Hello and welcome to Zelda Speedruns. Today we're pleased to bring you another Minish Cap Randomizer weekly, and we have four runners today. Some you should recognize all the names, but some of them haven't participated in a little while. So it should be a fun race. And if you want to know who rolled, I rolled this week. So today in commentary, I have Bluesy and Not Hendress. Number 2. How you doing today, gentlemen? Okay. Okay, and I guess I'm going to send them off, so I will talk to you.
You don't want to leave anything when you don't have that much.
Yeah,
Too bad
don't
it's
want to leave
just
a
a
pot
Greg.
behind.
Too bad it's just a Greg.
Yeah. Here comes. Fantastic.
Hello.
Yeah, there you go. Hello, Tress.
We have a rare Trez sighting.
Yeah. Quick reminder that Tress wanted to join
Moments.
TMCR with... Ooh, moments. Nice.
Good time to get them too. You can use them right in this cave up here.
Yeah. So yeah,
There's
Tress,
a nice little 5 arrows across the way.
Tress, we still have that sub goal turned in. Either you have to raise Pika Pulse or the winner of this tournament. Don't forget that. You may need to practice. And what better way to practice than to actually join the TMCR weekly? How about both? Fantastic. Fantastic, yeah. Both. We could have that... I don't know, we could turn that into like a three-way race. But I feel like the sub goal would be you racing each one of them. It is, in a 101. So with those moments, the problem is those moments will send the players right back to town, and they have to go the long way because they don't have bombs to blow up these little rocks between Eastern Hills and Minish Woods.
True, but we're not done with this loop yet. There's still 4 more items to check out.
You can't hear goldfish. Okay, so now it's goldfish's audio that's missing. That's neat.
Oh, Shocky ended up taking those moments and immediately went to the farmer's cave. And you got a kinstone there.
Hello there. Yeah, but all 3 others are getting into Minish. Okay, a shield and a caster kinstone.
All right.
Yeah, you should now save.
Goldfish making the good play. Sean, please save. Sean did not save.
He did not save. He's banking on Minish Village having something.
He might have forgotten that he got mitts and was thinking in his mind that there had to be something here.
Yeah. Ooh, wait, yeah.
Yeah, Goldfish doubling back, deciding not to get the heart piece if he's going to save Scum anyways.
Yeah. What's Shocky doing there?
He's looking for something. Maybe health, because he has like 3/4 of a heart.
Yeah. You don't really get too much health here.
Alright, nothing there.
Yeah,
and
nothing.
Goldfish and Mashy are out of there quick, while Sean will be taking the long way out.
Yep. So this is probably one of
Goldfish
the
and
easiest...
Mashy are pretty much synced.
Yeah, they're synced. Yeah, so Sean not saving here will cost them probably like half a minute to a minute. I haven't timed actually escaping the Minish Woods, but it just feels like a long way. And it's like one of the easiest things to do, to just save in that path and just reset if it's nothing there.
Right. Yeah, saving in the path is what you want to do, because after you get that check, there's only 2 other checks that you'll have to check.
Yeah. Also, you have to... so, if you save on the path, you still haven't gotten to the white screen transition to the Minish Village, which is considered a new area.
Yeah.
So saving that and resetting will put you back to the beginning of Minish Woods.
Alright, so this is our last location now, right? We don't have any access to any other digging caves?
We don't have spin yet, so we can't access... Huh, you're right. That should be like last locationing here.
What a tiny sphere.
Yeah. We don't have any other... Hey, there's the last quiver!
Oh, wow. Nice.
Yeah. It's a bit unfortunate that quivers don't really do anything. Okay, that's
a spin.
Okay, that opens up...
that opens up 5 checks.
Oh yeah, it's Swiftblade 1. Trilby 2.
Oh right, we haven't done Swiftblade 1 yet. Or someone probably has. No, I saw Mashy doing it before. So this opens up the 3 chests here, and then the digging cave, which has 2 checks. Or the 2 checks here. Oh, green sword.
Green sword.
That opens up 1 check.
Yeah. So after getting green sword, what you should do is actually go back to Swiftblade 2 and check the green sword check.
There are more checks here you want to do first.
Yeah, but in the last few weeklies, you had a lot of red swords on Swiftblade 2.
Yeah, that seems like All right, they're going for different checks in this cave. Let's see who's right.
Ooh! Oh. That's a 10-minute red sword.
Mashy wins the coin flip.
Yeah, but they're still gonna check all of them.
I was really hoping that it was on the Swiftblade so we could have a one-item spear.
Well, maybe there's still the other sword on Swiftblade too.
True, that could be a possibility.
But yeah, we do have spin zaps there, otherwise we wouldn't have been in trouble.
Yeah, we got our spin in the Hyrule Town, or the Castle Town digging cave.
Yeah.
Alright, but no bombs means we'll have to orphan that for a little bit.
Yeah. Well, never mind, there's one back.
We found the bombs, and 2 wallets. Probably one of them is fake.
And
maybe
both.
Oh, nice.
Okay, Shoki has some problems with this auto-tracker. The looks of it.
Oh, they don't even bother to pick up the wallets.
Yeah, it's... The bombs, yeah. The wallets are pretty much useless in TMCR nowadays.
Yeah, unless you see something is in the shop, you're not going to need them.
Yeah, but we haven't seen anything in the shop within for the last few months.
Yeah.
Bit of a shame. But Goldfish is going back immediately for the scrap.
Yeah. Interesting.
Which, yeah, for all we know, that could have Call of Metal.
Oh, it sure doesn't.
Yeah. That's not the Call of Metal. That's a few sticks.
Yeah, a few sticks with pointy ends on them.
Yeah. Oh yeah, last time something was in the shop that was the punishment seed. And that was the custom logic, so...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which hardly even counts. Oh, flippers and another bomb bag.
And
on that beanstalk.
Rockbreaker.
Oh, I love Rockbreaker.
Yeah, Rockbreaker's nice. It's Casa. It's another Casa concern.
Oh, nice. Too bad we don't have caster access yet.
We still either need the boots or the cape for that one.
Alright, so it looks like we're going to be following these bombs and these flippers that we just got.
Yeah, the flippers open up quite a few spots. They also open up Deep Root, which is not required today. Is it?
No, it's an element.
It's an element, yeah.
Our non-elements are droplets and pallets.
Yeah. Not just peeking at Goldfish's on-stream tracker, but they haven't added the Kinstone markings, sorry, the element markings.
Yeah, I don't recall if we even checked them. The one wallet everyone dodged was a fake, apparently.
That they know, yeah. So basically, if you see 2 items in one spot, usually one of them is a trap.
unless it's 2 swords, then they're both real.
Well, can have fake swords.
No, they're both real. There are 2 swords. Every time they're real. Useless Jabbernut, blocked by the flipper.
Boy. So yeah, they're all going back for the mode. And the book. Okay, that's book number 1.
Yep. We are now 1/5 of the way to unlocking the best check in the game.
Yeah. We have gotten the knowledge about the history of masks.
Yeah, now we can go play Majora's Mask.
Yeah. So all you need to do speedrun... Sorry. All you need to speedrun Majora's Mask is just read that book. And...
Right. Go check the rupees. Ooh, remote bombs and another scroll.
I think you're a few seconds ahead of me. I'll have to press F5 once.
They didn't get them, they just saw the rupees.
Yeah, I haven't seen the rupees yet.
Oh.
On my end, at least.
Mashy also checked them.
Yeah.
Let me see if I'm ahead on the restream. Maybe a tad.
Okay, both are yeah, all should be around 29 seconds of delay. Okay, fantastic. Oops. Okay, now they're back to 44. So yeah, Mash is just exiting. Sorry, he's just jumping down. There we go. Yeah, John checking Swiftblade 2. Having the wall attack.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, wall attack is very useful. We have all the bombs. We have all the bombs? Really? Huh, that's nifty. So we've already achieved And 1%. That's nice.
Yeah. Depending on if you count the remote bombs towards that.
I don't think you count those, no. This isn't a Jet Sea. They had fairly early Red Sword. But those two other swords can still take a while.
This isn't a Jet Seed until we find out where the Karlov medal is.
Yeah, and 99 bombs is the max, yep. Since the cave's actually required this time. It's super bad that the cave isn't required, since the cave blocks quite a few checks, and it's used for one boss. Hang on. Yeah, the cape can be optional, but only if you have like a super nice DHC and a super nice, just seed and element distribution. Okay, goldfish checking Andrew. 60 minutes
goldfish on Coco's.
Well, Shocky is going either to time Minish or it's going to time Minish. We don't have the bottle yet, so we can't do Fountain. Well, Sean immediately went for Minish Woods, which is not a bad call. Yeah, 60 minutes check-ins. That's nice. Okay, nothing in the mayor's house. Only a green rupee, and from looks of it, Stockwell's attic had nothing. So off we go to the bakery.
Yep. Get these Minish checks out of the way so you don't have to worry about them later. But make sure you actually do them, or else you'll be in trouble.
Yeah.
It's always really easy to forget Stockwell's attic.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm just speaking for myself though.
Yeah.
Carol Beam.
Where?
I might still be ahead. Sean just picked it up in Lon Lon Cave.
Okay, then you might be a bit ahead of me.
Yeah. I'm trying to see if these streams are synchronized.
Yeah, he just picked up the Pearl Beam from his
Alright.
land.
Alright, they're synced now.
Okay.
Yeah, I had to do a refresh because something wasn't working, so I think I got a little bit ahead there.
Okay, nothing in the visible heart piece from Lon Lon. It looks like Goldfish is actually aiming towards Deepwood.
Yeah, or
the
Goldfish Cave. Yeah.
Yes.
I feel like that's where you. Oh, Sean found it.
Ooh, a bottle. Ooh, that opens up the lower half of Quenel.
It does.
Do you want to go to Quenel right now, or would you
Not
rather
really.
do droplets?
There's not a whole lot in droplets you can do.
But he's choosing droplets.
You have the Rupee Path, which.
And that's it.
Yeah, you have the Rupee Path, which is 6 checks, but most of them are going to be keys or compasses or something.
Yeah.
So it's really more like 2 to 3 checks on average. It's not really worth to go do on its own, especially when it's a non-element dungeon.
It's fine. Myth likes to preach that you should head there fairly quick. You should head into droplets fairly quick, which is not a bad call at all. Hey,
there's a book.
That's the Hyrulean Bestiary.
Alright.
So that's number 2. If it's a real one, that is. The books might be traps.
Can the books be traps?
Yes.
Oh. I hate traps, honestly. It's a really bad... It's a really annoying setting for me.
I love them. It's the genuine book. Okay. It's no... Oh, see? That's a trap for Sean. Key. Heart piece.
A heart container.
Oh,
and he's on fire. And the heart
piece. Okay. Is he on 10 hearts? No, he's on 9. Okay.
Alright, Goldfish making a trip to Deepwood Shrine. Could be a very quick trip.
Yeah.
Depending on if we get a key here.
Might be boss locked. Who knows?
Could be boss locked, could be lantern or dust jar locked.
Okay.
Nope,
so far it's not locked.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure this is the last thing that we know about that can be done, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like everyone else is doing things that someone else has already done, so we're just...
Apart from Goldfish?
Apart from Goldfish, yeah, he's the one treading new ground here.
Yeah. Uncharted territory.
Yep. Out into the wilds of the Minish Cap Randomizer seed.
Yeah. Yeah, and since he has quite a few bombs, there's no fear of actually running out of bombs. If you run out of bombs in Deepwood, you're gonna have a bad time.
Yeah, you never want to run out of bombs in Deepwood.
There are no guaranteed bomb drops here.
You don't want to run out of bombs on Krenel. You really don't want to run out of bombs in Deepwood.
Yeah.
Because Bellari will not give you bombs here.
Yeah, he doesn't refill. I think in vanilla he refills the bombs a few times.
Alright, so we're looking for either a key or something progression on this next check for Goldfish.
Yep.
Oh, Dr. Chucky's doing Goron Cave. I don't think we saw that yet.
Don't think so. Okay,
Arrow Butterfly? Yeah, Deepwood is now donezo.
Yeah, they do need the Gust Jar or the Lantern to progress. However, the Gust Jar is much more likely to have progression at the point. At least as far as, going through Deepwood is concerned.
Yeah, because the Gust Jar will unlock the boss for you now, which you have the big key already. It will unlock the barrel.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it will unlock that chest on the left as well.
Yeah. Well, the Lantern only unlocks the left chest.
Right.
But yeah, Mash is also inside Deepwood right now. Max progression. Oh, it's a Quennel. It's gotta be a Quennel. They don't have really that much more left.
We have Krenel. We have Krenel available to us now.
But it's like Fountain. It's lower Quennel. That's kind of it.
You can get one check in Fountain. I don't think they want to go to Fountain.
No.
Goldfish looks like he's going to be routing in Goron Cave and then taking the Digging Cave through to Lake Hylia, where he will go find his bottle.
Yep.
Oh, Sean looks like he's on his way through Krenel.
Yeah. Okay. Shocky actually going into... Yeah, he's picking up his program there. Let's see. What does Quennel have for us?
A dog food.
Dog food. Let's go back to Lake.
Yeah, let's go back to Lake. The bottle was in the pool next to the mayor's house. Or not the mayor's house, Stockwell's house.
Yeah.
And the dog food is immediately locked by the bottle.
Yeah, but I think you would do the entirety of Quennel here before going to Lake.
Well, you would. I am a total memer, and I would go back.
Nah, I'm fairly thorough with my writing.
I am too, but you can't resist a good opportunity to do a terrible meme.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, Sean, equipping the bombs here, just to make sure that he doesn't drop his water.
Yeah, you want to get that off of your hotbar as soon as possible. Especially if you're a happy button masher.
Yep. Even in the vanilla game, or just with speedrunning, a few of the most common mistakes are either dropping the Quennel water, forgetting to pick up the white sword after doing Cave of Flames, or forgetting to fuse the sword in the sanctuary before heading up to Palace. Those are like the most common mistakes you make. And everyone makes at least one of them.
Oh, there's our Karlov medal.
That's Karlov medal. So now we can also check if the cape is a fake, or if it's a genuine cape.
It's probably a genuine cape.
Yeah, it's very likely.
Oh, a bow!
A bow.
Yeah, you can access that one if you have flippers without using a bomb for it. You can just swim behind it and you'll be able to grab it.
Yeah.
Which is more of an issue if you have a low amount of bombs, but Sean has 50.
Yeah. So so they have plenty to spare. Goldfish, yeah, Goldfish also done with Halia leaving. Well, Shocky looks like he's... Is he? Oh, he's saving! Shocky's actually going for the out of logic second ice block.
Oh. Goldfish forgot he already checked that? Oh no, Goldfish hasn't. Goldfish only has 9 hearts. He can't check Waveblade yet. Mashy and Goldfish picking up their bottles.
Yeah, well, Shocky is fighting against ice physics. Terrible, terrible ice physics.
Yeah, ice physics that get you stuck on the corners of blocks.
Yeah. Link basically stubs his toe every time he goes next to a corner.
Sean opting not to skip out on the 3 checks he has and Krenel.
Yeah, that's a good... You don't want to orphan your grip ring and the grip ring scrap.
Everyone always memes about that, but I've literally never seen it.
It's happened to me like a few times already.
Really?
Yeah. You just want to... You don't want to do that.
I mean, when you have the option to follow that Karlov medal and go get what's probably your cape, and then go do Treasure Cave, I would rather take that.
Fair enough, yeah. It's only just for the peace of mind. You know, you don't want to really have to climb back all the way up Krenel for that one scrap that you orphaned. Yeah, I just want to keep the water here. The Mountain Dew. And, okay. Only hearts there. Well, both Shocky and Goldfish are also on their way to Krenel. Since it is progression here.
Yeah, we will be finding... We will find the Karlov medal here, probably gonna get that cape.
Okay, yeah, and Sean's actually continuing up. Yeah. He's continuing further up the mountain to see his good old friend, the Scrub, which will sell him potentially the grip ring or something else for like 40 rupees, which is quite the bargain. Okay, let's see what the grip ring has. Sorry, what the grip ring scrap has.
Alright, is this our last one?
This is our last check up here in Krenel. Okay, it's only rupees.
Sure is nothing.
It's nothing. Ah, dang it.
See, this is one of those moments where I would say, yeah, don't do this. Even though I would, if I was running the seed, there would actually be something there.
Yeah. Yeah, the bow right now doesn't really unlock anything. If the cape is real, then it does unlock a few things. So
Yeah.
fingers crossed that it's actually the genuine cape.
If it's not, then we're going to check the dog food.
Yeah.
Alright,
Hey, it's the cape. Okay,
So-
fantastic.
good. So we're probably going to Lake anyways. You might want
Yeah.
to check the bell on your way out, Sean? No, Sean's bringing his bombs to... Oh, right. The bombable wall in Eastern Hills.
I think Sean hasn't done Minish Loop yet. Sorry, the Bulawi
sure.
area, that's why. He's getting... Oh no!
Yeah, he tried to get a roll lift. He tried to get a roll lift in there and then got bullied by a snake.
Yeah. No Simon still. Yeah, we haven't seen Simon yet. But I think Simon is one of the runners least concerned right now.
Simon is never in logic until its last location, let's be real.
Yeah. Whew. Either you check Simon, 10 minutes in, or you check 2 hours in. There's no in between.
Well, there's an in-between when it's like 53 minutes and it's your last location for your red sword.
Yeah. Fair point. I'm actually quite surprised that Sean isn't going for, other K-block checks.
Well, I mean, he hasn't even checked these yet.
Yeah, but...
Goldfish, meanwhile, is getting his cape and will probably be going to Treasure Cave.
Yeah. And the cave also unlocks the underwater pot for them, which I doubt they're gonna, actively go towards too.
I mean, that's either a key or a compass. I don't know what you're talking about.
I think we've always seen the compass.
Well, then it's a key.
Yeah. But it could always be the lamp. We've had a soggy lamp before.
It's true, I have actually seen that one.
Yeah.
But how many keys do they even have? Do they only have one? Goldfish actually heading for Caster.
Shocky has one key, according to his tracker. And so does Mashy. Yeah, Caster, it's not a bad play.
True, you have your bow, you have your mitts, and you have your flippers. There's nothing you're going to be skipping here if you decide to do it all.
Yeah, and like, full-time Caster doesn't take as long as you might think.
It takes a while.
Yeah, but it's nowhere near as slow as, Quenel, for example.
Yeah. The only thing you don't have is all your scrolls.
Hey, bottle number 2.
Yeah, Goldfish only has 5 right now.
Yeah, now he's starting the fight against the first Darkness that we meet in our game here.
Yep. Not a terribly difficult fight, unless you don't know how to fight Darknuts.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't, myself included.
I still don't know how to fight Darknuts, don't worry.
Yeah. I can't even use the Great Spin against it. I'm just completely inept.
For me, it's the trying to not get hit part that's always a bit weird.
Yeah, that's why they're a pain on Oko.
Yeah, exactly. Also, I tend to roll into their shield bash. So you try to roll through them, but they shield bash you away.
Yeah, rolling through them is pretty difficult. That's why using the cape against them is way easier, because jumping over them is way easier than trying to roll through them.
Yeah.
You can only really successfully roll through them when they're doing an attack. It's just like Dark Souls. Minish Cap really is the Dark Souls of Zelda games.
There was another Kinstone.
That was a Cloudtop Skinstone.
That was Startups? Okay. Yeah, Goldfish's auto trigger hasn't updated yet, so it's still on 2.
Yeah, he's on 2 Caster Kinstones, but that was a Cloudtop Skinstone.
Okay. Well, Sean is going for Hyper Cave.
Yeah, Sean is going for the right play instead of Caster. Another Cloud
We
Top.
also okay, Cloudtops. Yeah, the Cloudtops Kinstones are the ones that we don't want to see today.
Yeah, we don't want to see them at all. We might be fine with the Veil Falls Skinstone, but we don't want to see a Cloudtops.
Yeah.
That just brings us to a dungeon we don't want to do.
But Palace is pretty nice to navigate. It's not nice if it's unrequired, but I think if I had to choose between Droplets and Palace, I would go for Palace.
No. Droplets items are easier and faster.
There's another spin for Goldfish.
Yeah, that brings him up to 6 scrolls.
Last caster on York. I like the way you're thinking.
I don't.
Ooh, Shocky actually roll lifting here.
Alright. Isn't that slower?
I don't know. But he's choosing to not roll lift anymore. Oh.
Yeah, roll-ups are hard.
If you had like a good muscle memory for them, or just, a tempo, you can do them really easily.
Oh, wow, that Sword Beam really helped him clean out those bulldozers for Goldfish.
Yeah.
Actually, did Treasure Cave have anything for Sean?
We're
We're seeing the Beanstalk now.
Cloudtops Kinstone, apart from that, no, nothing.
Yeah. Alright. What do we have up here then?
Rupees.
All
Another
right.
rupee. And more rupees.
More
Hooray!
rupees. A very small amount of rupees.
Yeah. You know, it's like, it's just the spare change that the wind has, you know, just gobbled up and have blown it on top of a cloud.
Yeah,
You can
or
magically
just fell out
stand
of
up.
their pockets.
Yeah.
I mean, Lake Hylia is pretty close to cloud tops on the Hyrule map.
Yeah. Cloudtops probably themselves are more or less above Hylia and the Vale Springs and, you know, Vale Falls locations.
Yeah.
That's probably why we don't see anything that drops out of Cloudtops. It just all drowns in Lake Hylia.
Is that where that bottle came from? Or the heart piece?
Probably. And that's probably also where the Dark Knight lands after he's getting shoved off the edge of Palace. He just sinks in Lake Hylia.
It's like Goldfish is making the hike to hiking.
Oh boy, hiking. It's not one of my seats, but hiking is always good to do. You don't want to orphan hiking.
True. Sometimes you just gotta orphan hiking though.
Yeah. What does it have for us? Ah.
A very
I
small amount of rupees again.
Yeah. I think there's only a couple more checks left. Those being the plateau check and Great Uncle Herbert.
Yep. Well,
We
the
are-
check that's in there, Goldfish only has 6 scrolls. I believe
We did 7.
um
Yeah.
Mashy has 6 right now, it looks like, and he hasn't gone to Castor Wilds to get the scroll that's there.
Yeah.
So he
Goldfish
would be
is-
able to get it.
Goldfish is missing the power beam.
Oh,
Ooh! Hello there!
a cane. Goldfish
Yeah,
doing his
now,
map.
now he checks. Okay, yeah.
Took
He's
his map,
probably...
checks his pinstones, and checks out.
Yeah, he's aiming to probably do game frames right now.
Yeah, you can go up there. You
Yeah.
can full clear it, you can do it well. You have the bow butterfly, you have your cane, you have your cape. There's nothing really stopping you from going there besides maybe a grip ring to make it faster.
Yeah, but the grip ring can also be there.
Yeah, it's an element cave of flames that you have access to without the grip ring. That means the grip ring is there.
Yeah, either that or the grip ring is going to be the last major roadblock before go mode. We've had that before.
Well, grip ring wouldn't be our go mode because we don't have a required pallets.
Yeah.
Oh, did Goldfish? Oh, Goldfish did dip out before doing the beanstalk. Actually looks like he's making his way over to Castor. Well, Dr. Shocky appears to already be there.
Yeah.
And so
progression
Sean.
caster. That's neat.
Yeah. It truly is Francois' worst nightmare.
Oh, it's a good thing that he didn't join. That would have been
Everyone does this digging cave in Castor so interestingly.
I usually do the left side first and then the right side.
Yeah, but everyone like digs their own little ant tunnels through.
Yeah. Yeah.
And like you just go straight. The leg
kind
is
of-
never a problem.
Kind of want to dodge the. Do you want to dodge the? What's it called? The like.
The leg? Yeah, but the
Yeah.
leg has never been a problem for me. I just dig straight up, I dig straight to the left, I dig straight
Yeah.
to the right, and then I get
Ooh.
all the chests without a problem.
What's that long spin? No, that was.
Yeah, that was
Fast.
that was a fast spin.
Yeah. So Shocky's on 7 scrolls.
Yeah, that's the 7th scroll for, I believe, everyone else. I'm not sure what the scroll that Goldfish is missing is.
Goldfish is missing the power beam of London Secret.
Oh,
Sorry.
right.
London Cave, not London Secret. They don't have access to Secret yet.
Yeah, they need their lantern to do secret. The check that no one knows exists.
somehow, I don't know why, I played Minish Cap almost religiously as a child. I somehow knew about that cave, but I don't know why or how.
Were you the kind of kid who liked to stab their sword on every single wall? Because that's what I did.
Yeah, same. I also knew about that weird wall noise that the Link's house makes with the southern wall next to Smith. If you plonk your sword against, I think it's the left window of, of Smith's room, there's the noise that, that you can bomb something. But if you bomb, but if you bomb it, the noise will disappear, but the wall becomes pushable. So Link will get into a pushing animation, but it doesn't actually push anything.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's probably a leftover. I know that there's tile set that has been rumored to either be Smith's basement, or just some sort of basement for Hyrule Castle. Hey, that's the third book! Hooray!
Alright, now we just need our ocarina to get to Yalari.
Goldish and Cave of Flames, and Shocky and Sean will probably follow shortly.
Yeah, Goldfish and Cave of Flames. Let's hope he doesn't dry up.
Mashi is also Cancer, right? That's Scarblade? Yeah, it's Scarblade, okay.
Yep, Shocky is finishing up his Minish checks now. He'll probably be getting his cane and his whatever happens to be on Swiftblade the first afterwards.
Before Gustjaw.
You know what I realized you could have done with this cane?
Huh?
Check if those remote bombs are real.
Oh.
I probably would have done that first.
You could.
Because there was a scroll there too.
Yeah, I think I would have rushed Kingdoms as well. Do that once I'm back to Lake.
Yeah, rushing Cave of Flames is good, but Lower Vale Falls does have a good amount of items. I like going there a lot of the time.
Yeah, especially with all the way limits and the cape. So
yeah, when you have everything you need to get everything there, so it's
Yeah.
not an issue. Alright, Dr. Shocky will be getting his great spin check. And it's the last bomb bag.
Okay, now that's ammo percent.
Yeah, that's ammo percent. Pretty good time for ammo percent too, 43
Yeah.
minutes.
And Sean is still contemplating whether or not that cane is the real deal.
Just giving it an intense stare down.
Yeah,
Yes, it's
and
real.
it is.
I mean, who knows? Maybe Swiftblade the First had the real cane, and then you're just staring at an obvious fake.
That would be funny though. Oh, you have mastered all 7 store techniques. Here, have this real magical item, whose counterfeit version I have just, on exhibition.
Yeah, you're free to take it. It's a fake, and you will get hurt for doing it because it's a fake.
Yeah,
But
and you shouldn't
here
steal.
go. Yeah, don't steal. Don't steal precious artifacts. Let me give them to you instead.
Yeah, you're great for more.
Yep. Sean also making the play to Cave of Flames, it looks like. Actually,
Yeah,
already in
Shocky-
Cave of Flames. And
Shocky as
Shocky, it seems like we're all going to. Seems like we're having a Cave of Flames party now.
Well, I mean, you just can. Yeah, you go to Cave Flames. This goldfish going back into the minecart.
Yeah, minecart's
That's fun
fun.
way. Yeah.
Don't you want to ride the minecart? Isn't there like a ride in Disneyland that's really fun? Riding the minecart that goes 150 miles an hour?
Yeah. So the reason why they made the minecarts so fast is just because people complained in the Oracle seasons, sorry, in the Oracle games, that the minecart was so slow. So they're like, okay, you want faster minecarts? Okay, faster minecarts you can get.
Minecart's so fast they make your character scream in pain.
Yeah. Goldfish. The any we always preach about the any percent strat for the quick kill for the spike and choose, because it's probably one of the easiest things to do, You just have to align Link with a pattern on the carpet there. That's kind of just do a spin.
Ocarina!
That could be progression on Yalawi.
Yeah, we have Yalari access now.
Ooh! I think I would go actually for the memes here and activate the blue orb, check Yalari, and then just go back. Or just,
I would check Yalari, and if I hadn't done all those cane checks yet, I would do them, and then I would go back.
Yeah.
Well, no, this is an element. I would full clear this first. There's no point in not doing it.
Yeah, but I think I would do Yalawi first, and then the rest of K-Frame second, just for the memes.
For the memes, sure, but if you're trying to actually do like a good race and save time and like actually try to win a race, you would definitely want to do the element dungeon that you have access to, and you can't speed up through any other means.
The good old Beetle Puzzle.
Yeah, nice solid Beetle room, nothing spectacular from Goldfish. I get to judge 4 people's Beetle rooms at the same time. It is wonderful.
Yeah, one of the perks of being a commentator.
Yeah,
And
judging
also
the Beetle room.
Yeah, and also perhaps witnessing the occasional Beetle roll lift. You can roll with beetles. I don't know how exactly, but you can roll with them. It sometimes happens.
Alright, finally got our big key. Alright.
Yeah, and they immediately go to... Yeah, they do the shortcut. So, you can do this room either with the cape, or without the cape.
Without the cape? You really wish you had the cape.
Yeah, it just takes ages. Since all that, all that movement that you can do with the cape, you have to either wait for the cycles of those weird rocks, we just have to go all the way around.
Yeah, I really like to pretend that cape is required logic for this dungeon, because it just makes it so much faster. You don't want to be doing this basement without the cape.
Yeah, it's gotten to a point where some people actually put off those checks until they get the cape, which sometimes is not a good idea.
Yeah, but if it's early enough and your cape happens to be here, it's usually fine.
Yeah, and if you don't have the cape and you're at this point of Kill Flames, you may just want to start doing Gleerock and just hope that the cape is on Gleerock or Malawi.
Yeah, the nightmare scenario is it's really late into a seed and you have a late cape in this area. So you end up doing everything else and then you end up finding your cape here.
If the clock strikes, like, I don't know, almost close to 2 hours and you don't have the cape yet, you start panicking. It's like, oh no, I probably should have...
Goldfish, go in the lava, go in the lava. Okay.
He's fine.
Yeah, you can put yourself off by going into lava.
Yeah. Fight fire with fire.
Yeah. Goldfish, though, is not making use of his bow and bow butterfly to do very cool swag strats on this boss.
Yeah. Well, I really like the wall attack onto Gleerock's back, though.
Alright, we have Mashy with his Beetle Room. Oh, a little bit of pain there.
Yeah.
Let's a beetle reform.
Yeah. If you want to get the beetles into their curly mode without actually damaging them or just, what's it called? Without recoiling
hitting them. You can just pop them with the cane.
Yeah. Sean, you should know about this strat here. You are a glitchless runner. You should know that.
Sean is getting a little bit tossed around. He also only has 1.5 hearts.
Yeah.
So he will start throwing bombs at them.
Yeah, what you can also do is just, okay, I suppose that works, but you should know the critical, Sean. I judge you for that one.
Alright,
You're a glitchless runner, you should know that.
Goldfish has now finished the dungeon.
Yeah, and off to the very long cutscene. This whole cutscene takes like 21 seconds. And it's the worst. Yeah, you have like all those fanfares playing and, you know, sound effects. And,
All right, we
you
have
got
our
the one element.
we have our third beetle, our third beetle room to judge from Shocky. He throws a beetle up.
Boy.
Mashy had a little bit of Mashy had a little bit of a struggle in the beetle room also.
Yeah.
But it wasn't throwing a beetle up, I'll tell you that.
Yeah. He also doesn't get the 4 in a row pattern. Yeah. I think it was getting like getting a C+ from me.
Yeah. I'm gonna say C. So we have, and now last but not least, we have Sean giving it his go in the beetle room.
Yeah.
All right.
The stage is
looking
yours,
good.
Sean. Yeah.
Looking solid. Looking solid. Ooh, a nice slice in.
Yeah.
All right. And all right. Ooh, a little bit of a sloppy roll there. All right. But he gets it.
He gets the 4 in a row.
Yeah, he gets the 4 in a row. I'll give that a solid B+.
I'm saying A-.
Fair enough.
Okay, and the Primalive Fusions had nothing. So they can just equip their newfound Ocarina.
And go to Yalari.
Yeah, forge the fires of...
We unlocked 2 checks with that Ocarina. Librari and Yalari. So, one of those 2 has to be something. We have another extremely small sphere.
Well, we still have a few other checks open up by the cane.
Oh, true. Because they didn't do them before, when they should have.
Yeah. But Goldfish might choose to do the sequence break here in Lake.
Oh, the logical boomerang.
Ooh, boomerang. And
he's the out of logic. The out of logic.
Ooh, he's going for the sequence break. So, for those checks that Goldfish is now checking, for the next 3 chests, you are supposed to have the boots and just bonk the tree, reveal a Minish portal, and shrink there. But we can squeeze through the, I think those are mushrooms, and just, you know, be on a merry way.
Yep, 1 here. You want to do this one first, so you have your quick warp set as a Minish.
Yeah, you can just pivot back to that, basically. Okay, Shocky bottling a fairy.
Yep, always a good idea.
Yeah. Nothing here, so it's not in that one as well. So yeah, and if you want to leave that sequence broken area, so it means if you want to grow back, you can just hug the tree and just spam R for the grow.
Yeah, hug the bottom of the tree.
Yeah. Basically, the hitbox for the growing is bigger than the hitbox of the actual tree. So that works. Okay, so the... Yeah. Okay, the sequence break did nothing. It only gave him the information that a few rupees are... Where's he going?
Blocked by the boots.
He's on 9 hearts. You can't do Swiftblade yet. Sorry,
Yeah.
you can't do Waveblade. Oh,
That's why... I wonder if he has 9... Oh, he's doing his dog food.
Ooh, yeah, Fifi. Alright. Don't think we've seen Fifi yet. Okay,
Nope.
just a few rupees.
And... Alright, and he hasn't... Goldfish actually hasn't done Treasure Cave yet.
Yeah, that's what... Yeah. That's good. Going pretty nice. The lead has been kind of linear so far. But we can expect a few more branching paths from now on. Since we still have a few cane checks left. And Goldfish hasn't done Yalawi yet.
Yeah, it's not that it's linear, it's that everyone is doing the same thing.
Yeah.
Like, everyone decided after getting their cane to go immediately to Cave of Flames instead of doing
goes to
anything
Yalawi
else.
first, though. Mashy goes to Yalawi.
Mashy being cultured.
Sean excellently... yeah, Sean just missed that cycle. He got set on fire, tried to put it out, and in doing that, you know, took a little dive into the lava pool.
I usually like to put myself out by going into the lava.
Yeah, but that only works if you... yeah, see, he was 1 hit away from finishing off Gleerock.
Yeah, it feels especially bad when you miss the last cycle, because that's only 5 hits.
Yeah.
Alright. We will be seeing our payoff. We're getting the 5 sacred relics. We got 5 sacred arrows.
Yeah.
So we will be needing those to kill Vaudi in phase 2. So it's a good thing we got those arrows.
Yeah. And who knows, maybe... Oh, right, they've got the flippers. Never mind.
Yeah, but we do not have a lantern.
Yeah, or the grip ring. I was just thinking of, having to climb up the brooks.
Yeah, we can do this. We can do the scissor beetles, but we can't do the frozen chest due to not having the lantern.
Yeah. Which is just weird because you shouldn't be having like frozen chests here. I would say the sewers are warmer than 0 degrees Celsius. Kind of makes sense for droplets because droplets is supposed to be like this underwater ice thingy. But yeah. Okay, that's Pearl Beam for Goldfish.
Yeah, that would be his 7th, or is that his 8th now?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, it should be a 7.
Alright. Let's hope that he finally goes to pick up those remote bombs. Because I would have rushed those remote bombs a long time ago.
Yeah.
Unless they're fake, in which case I would curse the seed roller and automatically give them a ban point.
Yeah. Ooh. Okay. Shogi's stream went weird for a few seconds here. On my end.
Yeah, remote bombs as a trap is an automatic ban point for me.
Yeah, it looks like Shogi's internet is having a few problems here. But it looks fine to me. Never mind. There we go. He's back. Okay, yeah, well, Mashi's actually... Ooh, Mashi going into fountain.
Oh boy.
Oh boy, oh boy. Well, we can check everything in Canton. We can check everything in fountain, sorry.
Alright, please be real. Please be real.
Dash.
Okay, good.
And wheel. Okay.
Real remote bombs. Something that really would have helped you in Cave of Flames, actually.
Yeah.
Dealing with the Helmosaurus becomes a non-issue. You can kill the spiky beetles with swag.
Yeah, and the ice trap. As a punishment for not getting that earlier.
Right.
Can we no, we are not allowed to ban people, unfortunately. We have no legislative power.
Oh, but that's Goldfish's 10th heart. Ooh,
So
and a
we
heart
can-
container on Dr. Left.
Yeah. So we could check Wave Plate. Only having a heart piece though.
Yeah, what is even left, though? Besides Fountain, which Mashi's about to check.
Simon.
There's the...
There's Swiftblade
Simon.
left. Yeah, Simon, Swiftblade.
no, I think all the Swiftblade checks were checked.
Oh, really?
Oh no, I don't think they checked Cape Swiftblade. There's a couple scattered checks everywhere. There's the underwater pot.
Oh god, there's another water pot left.
Maybe Nori accidentally turned on Obscure.
I think we've seen Octopi setting. Sorry, Skull Butterfly.
Alright. Oh, that's our third caster.
Ooh. Oh no, that's the Orphan Fairy.
Yeah, that's the Orphan Fairy with the third caster.
Oh no! Someone's gonna orphan that.
Of course, that's how it got its name.
Oh! Oh dear. Okay. So,
Alright,
it's time
Goldfish
for
will be...
Fortress.
Yeah, it's time for Wind Runes and it's time for Fortress.
On the bright side, they've got both the mitts and the bow.
Yeah, so we won't be having to come back here, which is a great occurrence, because a lot of the time you'll be here without something that you'll need to get everything, and then you'll have to come back, and it's just a really annoying occurrence.
Yeah, either that or Fortress is unrequired. And you have to decide whether or not to bail out of Fortress.
Yeah, after getting the one item you came here to get because it's your last location.
Yeah.
When there are actually 4 more items directly behind it that you skipped and are now taunting you for being a fool.
But jokes on them, we are always fools here. No matter what you do in TMCR, it's always going to be the wrong choice. Okay, and we're in Wind Ruins. Fantastic. At the hour mark, we are actually getting Veil Falls Kinstone. So the Veil Falls Kinstone gives us 2 checks right now, out of logic though, since we're still missing the lantern. Go to refresh. Yes, please do. So, yeah.
Yeah, we are moving right along here.
Okay, nothing in the school backyard. There we go. Yeah, thank you, Noe. Time for Fortress. Oh dear. Yeah, it's good that Fortress is required.
Yeah, which means you're not doing this in vain. We'll just have to see who ends up making their way there next.
Yeah. Or who potentially bails and makes the mistake of bailing. Because you never bail Fortress. Never ever.
Yeah, you definitely don't bail it when you can do everything.
Okay, yeah, Sean making more checks in Hyrule Town. He's still missing that one Kinstone. And Orphan Fairy.
Right.
Well, everyone else is
Well,
also
everyone is missing that right
Yeah.
now. We just need to see who ends up going there next. Meanwhile, Dr. Shocky getting his real remote bombs.
And he's flute. Okay, Mashi's also going back to Casta. He's still missing the Kinstone though. So he will need to return later.
Yeah, but it's not a huge issue when you have the ocarina. You can get around wherever you want.
And this room in Fortress, sorry, in Wind Ruins, is why I like Rock Breaker so much. It just makes that room so much more bearable. And it has a boomerang.
Yeah, the second boomerang for Goldfish. I don't know if anyone else has even... Oh no, everyone else has picked up that other boomerang. I guess except for Sean.
Yeah.
Well, where was that boomerang? I forget.
I don't know. It's probably somewhere. Oh,
Library, right.
Okay.
Oh, we got our fast split.
Yeah, and it's okay going to Orphan Fairy.
All right,
Hooray!
so Nagasaki taking a nice second place. Whenever you have a easily orphanable location like this, it's usually a good moniker of how you're doing in the racing. A lantern!
Is that a real one though, or is that a fake?
Well, we're about to find out, aren't we?
Oh, it's a real one! The traps have been really nice so far. We've had like a visible cane, a visible lantern, a visible moments, I think. No, those were no, never mind. We had a visible cape, and all were genuine.
Yeah, and remote bombs.
Yeah. So those lanterns help here in the visual fight.
Yep, they make you able to do it without getting hit.
Yeah. Since you can one-shot every single Wizrobe with just some fire, even the fire ones,
Yeah,
Because
magical
apparently- Yeah.
magical beings are really not conducive to being lit on fire.
Yeah. Adding to that, most mages are glass cannons. Okay, let's see what's in store for us in the Mania path here in Fortress. This is
Yeah.
one of the more sort of rooms in the area.
Yeah, this is generally your big payoff if you're going to this dungeon for items.
And it's pretty disappointing right now.
Yeah. It's been a while since we've gotten a sword.
I think we had the red sword like 10 minutes in.
We had it at like 18 minutes, I believe.
Okay, so sub 20 basically.
Yeah. Though, with that Veil Falls Kinstone and then the lantern, we do have Veil Falls access now.
We don't have the grip ring though.
Oh, right. We don't have the grip ring. So we have access to
So-
2 checks out of logic.
2? 1.
1, 2.
We don't have
No, we don't have the blue sword.
Yeah, we don't have blue sword. It's 1.
Oh my gosh. We're really running out of things to do.
Oh, there's the fortress left.
Oh,
And with the lantern,
Goldfish
we
ended up
can...
missing a shot there.
Yeah, and with the lantern we can do a few more things in droplets. We can also return to Deepwood for that 1 check that we have there.
Yeah. A lot of really bad options.
Yep, let's see which bad options we're gonna pick first.
Well, first we have to finish full clearing this dungeon, which is another bad option, but one that is pretty much a necessary evil if you don't want to orphan something and be left behind forever.
Yeah. Okay, nothing in the visible spot there. And Meshi's actually doing Simon. We haven't seen Simon so far. And interestingly enough, Shocky isn't going to Fortress right away. He is doing the Lowry first. Which is fair. I didn't pay attention to Mashi.
Yeah,
Did
what
you
did I,
get everything?
what's on Simon?
I don't know. I haven't paid attention. I was looking
Yeah,
at
I
Shocky.
wasn't either.
Dang it. 50 rupees. Okay, rupees. Ooh, okay. Nothing important.
Oh, so... Okay.
Yeah, Sean is also doing the sequence break here.
Yeah, unfortunately will not be finding anything he needs here. But Mashi is now making his trip to Orphan Fairy. So it looks like Sean is probably in last place here.
Oh dear. Yeah, we'll probably take... Well, Sean is at least on the eastern side of Hyrule. So maybe he'll go towards Orphan Fairy in a bit. Okay, go for setting up the save screen here. Okay, just 5 rupees. And both Mashi and Shocky decide to go into Fortress. Well, they decide to enter Fortress as well. Which is not about coal, since it's always Fortress of Go mode. You go here to either to find your Go mode, or you go here to find a lot of items.
Yeah, Fortress of Go mode wasn't really a saying I understood until I realized that it's Fortress of Go mode.
Yeah. Because it always is.
Yeah, you will find your Go mode here. Like, it doesn't matter that we're 3 items away. 4, 5? We're 5 items away. We're 6 items away.
2 swords, the Gusture, the boots.
And the Graveyard Gate. We're
and
5
the
items
Graveyard
away.
5, yeah.
It doesn't matter that we're 5 items away from Go mode, because we're going to find our Go mode here.
Yeah. Yeah, go with fighting Mazal. And I've recently found out that fighting Mazal in Oko is a lot more difficult than I thought it would be.
Yeah,
because the last cycle has quite a few quick hands.
Yeah, those hands will inflict a lot of pain upon you. Or rather, they will inflict a small amount of pain, but they will do it a lot, and that means it's very hard to survive in Oko.
Yeah.
So Goldfish doesn't look like he's having any problems with it right now.
We need Cloud of Skin Stones, right? Yeah, we need Cloud of Skin Stones. But we can't forget the Krenelkin Stone. That's also very important.
Yeah, we do need that Krenelkin Stone in order to get to the top of Krenel.
Ooh, Goldfish going for the remote bomb strats here.
Yeah, remote bomb strats are a personal
Awesome.
favorite of mine for here.
Yeah.
Like,
Although
they're one of the main reasons I really like remote bombs, is being able to do this boss way faster. And also by...
will attack a lot.
Yeah, doing it way faster and also doing a lot of damage to yourself in the process. Very fun.
Yeah. As you can see, Goldfish is, you know, on 4 hearts. Well, 4 3/4. And he's getting awarded with a mirror shield.
Alright.
With a shiny frisbee. And that's element number 2. After just more than an hour.
Yeah. Pretty interesting, the element order we've had.
Yeah, you don't really see Geoflames followed by Fortress. Geoflames itself as like first or second dungeon, that's pretty
It's not uncommon, but you
Yeah.
definitely see Deepwood Shrine and Droplets as your first dungeon a lot more frequently.
yeah.
Oh, be careful, Goldfish. No! He's gonna get warped. Oh, he didn't get warped. That's so lucky.
Yeah. That's London for Shocky. Yeah, I managed to get warped. Imagine dying to the... sorry, dying? Imagine just... running into the Floor Masters 3 times. Because that never happens.
No, never happens to anyone. I just realized that all 4 runners are running different tunic colors here.
Oh, they are! Oh, you're right.
Yeah, the last weekly I remember, everyone had blue.
Yeah, but I think we had blue and red options only. Was that one of... I don't know. It's been so long. It's been an entire week.
Yeah, and I kind of wanted to sort of like push that out of my memory.
Yeah. So yeah, much like we've seen everyone in Chaos Flames, we're gonna see everyone in Fortress of Winds as well. So
Yeah.
all 4 runners, all 4 are pretty much on the same skill level, I suppose.
Yeah, they're all taking very similar. It's the seed is following a very interesting pattern. Everyone kind of like mucks around and does their own overworld checks, and then boom, they all go to the same dungeon. And then everyone kind of goes around and does some overworld checks, and now boom, they're all in the same dungeon again.
Boom. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think it's following a similar order too, because Goldfish went to Cave of Flames first, and now he is the first one in Fortress of Winds
Yeah.
by a good margin.
Okay, that's fast split for Sean.
Yeah, and it looks like Goldfish will probably be finishing the dungeon as Sean enters it.
Yeah.
To get that lantern. Because, yeah, he'll be taking the time to get this lantern. Grip ring, grip ring, grip ring. Be a real grip ring, please. Fake grip rings are not cool.
It's a waste.
Oh, yes.
It's a real grip ring. Okay, fantastic.
Fantastic. An item we don't need that unlocks a lot of more items.
Veil Falls is not bad. I would.
Yeah, Veil Falls is honestly, if you need a new location to be open, Veil Falls is a good one.
Yeah.
Because you can get a lot of items very, very quickly.
It's very dense, and Cloudtops itself isn't really that difficult. I think I would group in Cloudtops with Caster when it comes to like clear speed.
Yeah, and to be fair, Mount Krennel is another really good one. You have Greyblade, you have the Beanstalk that gets unlocked when you get the Grip Ring.
Grip Ring is always nice to see. And looks like he's gonna go for Krennel first, in the off chance that he gets something up for Palace.
Right. Well, true, because there's always a sword on the Krennel Beanstalk, and being able to get your blue sword before going up Veil Falls is very good.
Yeah.
We don't have a Great Spin yet. You've seen every single... Goldfish has every single scroll except for a Great Spin scroll.
And the Long Spin. Okay, that's...
that's
There's Cloudtops 3.
Cloudtops 3...
So yeah, never forget about Greyblade. Greyblade likes to have things. Okay, quick warping. Yeah, going back for the Quinner wall.
Alright, let's hope Goldfish doesn't get too bullied by these boulders.
He's on 2 hearts, yeah. 4 boulders until... Okay, 3.
Can you refill your health by talking to the Great Fairies in this game?
Yes, yes you can.
Okay, then he might want to do that.
I don't know if he knows about that though.
Didn't Goldfish play the Punishment Seed?
I think he tested it. Hang on, let me
yeah.
check if
Did he make it? Did he make it to Veil Falls in the Punishment Seed? Because
looks like he doesn't know that he can heal here.
Yeah, because talking to the fairy is something I had to do a lot. Oh, wrong key.
Boy, key. Oh no, and then more.
Oh, he got lucky with that one.
Yeah.
When Minish Cap turns into a bullet hell game.
Yeah, but the biggest enemy up here is not the boulders, not the raindrops.
It's the Peahawks.
It's the blue Tektite.
Honestly, for me, it's that Peahawk on the right over there.
Yeah, for me it's
it always seems to mess with me when I'm trying to pull the mushroom.
Oh, hot piece.
Favorite key? Real? Oh!
Aw.
Big troll.
Yeah. Okay, let's see if it's something on Sean Cave. Sean's participating here, so it's gotta be something in Sean Cave. Come on.
Yeah, that's a very good trap to see.
Yeah.
Another great red key. No.
Just Drippy.
Alright, so let's see if this was a waste of time.
It's not always... But, I mean, they got the...
Ooh. Goldfish got spooked by the Peahawk and let go a smidge
I think it was Tektite.
Nah, the Tektite wasn't bothering, or the Tektite wasn't gonna bother him. It was the Peahawk closing in on him.
Okay. There we go. Get it. Yeah, no, he doesn't need to fear the rain.
Nope. He doesn't really need to fear it. He got a heart piece.
Yeah. Ezra mentions that the raindrops are about as damaging as the boulder, or they hit like a boulder.
Yeah, but they only do a quarter heart instead of a half heart, right?
Yeah. Yeah. The boulders do half heart, and the droplets do quarter heart. This looks fun. What have I missed? Fairly early Hilari access.
Which had nothing.
The first. A few. So while traps have been enabled, no real items have been on the traps. We didn't get bamboozled quite that often. We only had like a trap graveyard key. That's kind of it.
Oh yeah, in Krenel there was a kinstone for cloud tops, but we really don't want to be seeing those.
I would, but I'm one of those persons that really love to rush.
Oh, that's another one.
That's number 4. And you know that there's always a there's always a cloud tops kinstone in cloud tops.
Yeah, either in cloud tops or on Veil Falls. So
Yeah.
we're probably going to have palace access.
Oh boy. Yeah, Mash, you might.
Mashy suits that lantern. That very real, not fake lantern that you definitely want to go. I guess one good thing about getting all our Cloud Tops consoles is we still only have Red Sword, so we can't actually do anything in Palace yet.
Don't say that too soon. You can have a blue sword in Wind Trap.
True, but you know what we can also have? A Gust Jar.
Yeah, we could also have a 4 sword in the cliff chest here in their force. That's become more. Sorry, it's become a regular thing.
Yeah, because the blue sword is not unlocking as much anymore.
Yeah.
So when you get your blue sword, you tend to go to the few locations that it does unlock. Granted, it's not as few as the green sword.
Okay.
Oh, no kinstone.
Nothing here. Nothing. Completely barren. Ew.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I've been seeing that a lot more lately. That puddle cave is just completely barren. Sure, we can talk about the Cloud Tops Kinstones more. I really don't like the Cloud Tops Kinstones. We shouldn't be seeing the Cloud Tops Kinstones. I think seeing a Cloud Tops Kinstone would be really bad, and that we definitely shouldn't find a Cloud Tops Kinstone for Cloud Tops in Cloud Tops.
What do you mean? We should definitely find a Cloud Tops kinstone in Cloud Tops to get access to further up in Cloud Tops. Because that further up in Cloud Tops, that is the Palace of Winds.
Actually got grabbed by a Floor Master. Let's talk about that.
Yeah. Isn't there always... Yeah, there's almost always one in Cloud Tops. Or at least the likelihood of that is very high.
Mashy got grabbed by a Floor Master and then left. Mashy is not getting that grip ring.
He... Oh no!
Mashy... Mashy...
Yes... Mashy's doing the Dark Horse strat. Picking up the mushroom from regular hard fetch.
Oh wait, no one's checked that yet.
Yeah, so he's gonna follow that up.
Well, to be fair, we haven't, besides a Cloud Tops Kinstone, which you can't make use of without the grip ring anyways, we haven't seen anything useful locked by the grip ring. A wallet!
Hey, it's a wallet!
A leather wallet made out of shoes.
This would have been a fun seed. Every seed in the Minish camera is fun.
Yeah, every seed is fun except for ones with traps.
Nah, traps are nice.
Traps are meant to be annoying. What do you mean?
Oh dear. Yeah, but I can feel that leaving Fortress was a big mistake on Mashy's part. Let's see when they decide to go back.
Probably once it's their last location. That's the problem you face when you do something like that. Is you will end up struggling. Because you will not go back to Fortress of Winds until it's your last location. Oops!
Yeah, Mashy's not gonna pick those up soon.
Yeah, Mashy's in trouble now.
Ooh, now he's done it.
Yeah. Now the only thing we're banking on is that nothing else, you can't access anything else without the grip ring, because then you'll be going back a little bit sooner.
Yeah. Okay.
Like we don't want to find like our blue sword in Lantern Locked Temple of Droplets.
Right, there's also droplets left.
Yeah,
Ooh.
Sean has Mashie has access to droplets.
Yes, they might choose to do that.
Yeah, that's gonna be a big time waster for him. Oh, but we didn't find our last Cloudtop Skin Stone up here.
Okay, so we've got the boots. Boots open up. If you have done the sequence break, those open up 2, 4, 7. No, hang on. 5. Yeah, it's 5 checks. It's Courtyard. It's London Ranch.
South
That's
Tower.
also 2.
South Tower Field. This
and
one.
one in South Tower Field. That's it.
Goldfish seems to be opting for the single check first instead of doing either of the ones that will grant him more than one check.
Yeah. You know, you want to maximize your efficiency, I suppose.
Yeah, you want to minimize your efficiency by doing your first check first, especially the check that literally never has anything.
Except when it does.
The only things I've ever seen on that check that are important are figurines.
Oh, he's going for Percy.
What? That's not a check.
Sure, let's check.
Yeah,
It's
it's
one
two.
check?
It's two junk checks.
Nah, I would like to have things. Let's see what Ibot has in store for us today. See some love. Okay,
Alright,
what's
Sean
the
picking up his grip ring and Mashie going into a different dungeon.
Oh dear.
A dungeon that does not have a grip ring and also does
Yeah.
not have the boots.
I mean, he could find a Kinston here.
Sean, just
Oh.
use your cape. Sean, just use your cape. Okay,
Yeah.
I guess that works. Alright, boot checks on Swiftblade.
Oh yeah, Swiftblade. That's another one. Ooh,
Why do all the
Cloudtop's
Blade
5.
Masters have Cloudtop Skin Stones?
They are the keepers of the Kinston.
Did they all go on vacation there?
Probably. I mean, it's nice up there. It's always sunny. There's no rain.
Alright, so Goldfish, instead of doing courtyard boot checks and whatever else, he opts to instead just go straight there.
What else? You know, just cut up things. It's nice, it's sunny. There's barely any oxygen.
Yeah, there's a lot of sharks.
Sharks in the clouds.
There's an old man beset by a ghost.
Yeah, a ghost that drains rupees. They've bought like some unauthorized souvenirs. Yeah, they haven't been through the customs yet. Or they you know, they've hidden the kinstones in their eyebrows. Since the kinstones are technically supposed to be like very small things, it's like probably like the size of, you know, they're like smaller than your hand. You can have one or two comfortably in your hand. In their hair, yeah.
Alright, so we have pretty much just the 5 checks here because we can't access Palace at this moment.
Yep,
Let's
that's
see if we get ourselves a sword.
blue sword. Come on, blue sword. Come on. Tingle Trophy? Maybe Tingle has the has the blue
Oh!
sword.
Mashie found the blue sword.
Okay. Maybe Tingle has the 4 sword then. Ha!
Yeah, Mashie found a blue sword in Temple of Droplets, which will probably lead him away from the grip ring.
Oh yeah, that's gonna leave it. Yeah, that's
Goldfish, where are you going?
fluting.
Goldfish
You can flute.
Yeah. Oh, right, you
Yeah.
can flute from the top. I was like, what?
Yeah.
I thought he was about to go into Palace.
Yeah, so going into Palace here with the red sword, it's not the best idea. That's one of the mistakes that we usually make in any percent. In the vanilla game, each time you finish up a dungeon, you need to go to the sanctuary below the castle to fuse your sword to the next stage. And what some people tend to do, me included, is we finish up droplets.
Goldfish.
He got the squid slip. Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, that was a. Isn't that like a setup for Ocarina glitch or something?
Yes, yes. So, I don't even know where that thing is used. It's like very obscure, and it's not really even used in any route. But it's called the squid slip because Darky Squid found that thing. It's when the lady blocks you and... Yeah, you can open the door but not enter it.
Mashi heading for the rupee path now, or Mashi activating the blue orb first and then heading for the rupee path.
Yeah. Since they have to actually go... Hang on, no! Ooh, droplets isn't required, right?
Yeah, droplets is not required.
That's so rare.
Yeah, droplets, non-required droplets has a blue sword and potentially other fun goodies in second rupee path.
Well, I mean, it only makes sense that the water sword is, you know, underwater. And the size of a needle.
True. Is Mesh debating doing Octo? Oh, great spin!
Great spin.
Finally.
He's not doing it.
Yeah, alright. Because usually, if you're not doing Octo, you would do the Ruby Path before the Blue Warp. If you do the Blue Warp at all.
Yeah. But
Goldfish is now going to Fountain.
Yeah.
Oh, we have Palace Access no mode, so...
Yeah,
that could be a thing that we have to do.
Yeah, progression should be on the blue sword here. So it's either in the Way Falls Cliff Chest, could be in Graveyard, or up in Palace. I think we've come close to seeing everything else.
Dr. Shocky doing boot checks, which haven't been seen
Courtyard.
yet.
Yeah, right, Courtyard. We haven't seen Courtyard and London Ranch boot checks yet. Okay.
That's our third bottle, I believe.
Yep. Bottle number 3.
Yeah, one thing that could help Mashi out here is if something like a Gust Jar is on Octo.
Or in the top pillar.
Well, no, exactly on Octo would help.
Oh, that's Courtyard! Shocky
What?
just found the blue sword in Courtyard.
Oh my gosh. That's our fourth sword.
That's 4th sword in Courtyard.
Oh my gosh.
Oh dear, okay. I hope that Goldfish will change.
We're gonna either have a Gust Jar or a Graveyard Key Go mode.
If it's the Graveyard Key, that's gonna be up in Palace. Graveyard Key likes to be in Palace.
Graveyard Key Go modes are really fun.
Yeah. I think the worst Graveyard Key I've ever seen so far is Fan Loop in Unrequired Palace. That was fun. Okay, Mashi going to Bay Falls.
My first ever tournament race had an Ocarina in non-required fan loop.
And bottle number 4 of the Orphan Fairy.
Alright.
Sean also going up to Cloud Taps. And I hope that Goldfish is gonna go towards Courtyard next. We didn't find the Graveyard Key. The Graveyard Key was a trap. Or at least the Graveyard Key up in...
Mashi's setting up a little remote bomb to defend himself from the levers. It will never help you. The levers will always hit you unless you kill them all first, which takes a long time because they will hide from you.
Yeah. What I've been successfully been able to do was I charge my bar up while hugging the northern wall. Apparently the trigger for the levers to spawn is around the clone pads. So if I just charge up that thing up north, they don't spawn. Or they spawn late enough that we can squeeze through. Yeah, we do need Graveyard Key and Gust Jar. What's for in Palace? And the other one's probably also Palace. Either Palace or in Graveyard.
Personally, I think it's going to be one on Octo and one on Fjord.
Oh, that'd be perfect, though.
Yes, I have become evil. Oh, Mashi going into Deepwood.
Yeah. Okay, that's Cloud Taps 4 for Shocky.
They have been in Deepwoods before. They got locked out without the Gust Jar, so the Gust Jar now locks the rest of Deepwood.
Yeah, the Kinson that Shocky is missing is up in Grimblade's grasp. So in Courtyard. And it looks like Goldfish is not going to go to Courtyard. He is off to
going
Droplets.
to Droplets. Where...
Yeah,
well, it's okay, because you're going to find a
London.
sword in both places.
Yeah, he's going to go to London path first, though. So yeah. However, progression could also be in the schoolyard.
Right, we have the 4-sword, logically.
We have no mode 4-sword. And the yard has like 3 checks and a bunch of arrows.
So what you're saying is it has 4 checks, because one of them you need to beat Body.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you need arrows to beat Body, just so you know.
Yeah.
Alright, once again, Shocky finding that fake key.
And Goldfish going into the depth of Droplets for their blue sword.
While Mashy goes into the depths of Royal Valley to find probably something.
I think we've seen Noah Valleys already, and it's got nothing.
Did we see what Dampe had?
I think Dampe had
Oh,
like
right,
a
yeah.
hard
Shocky, Dr. Shocky went there.
Yeah. Deepwood. Yeah. Mashy has been to Deepwood with a lantern. Had nothing. It's like
So we're
totally
yeah.
caster locked.
Yeah, so we're looking at either Palace, Octo, or something else. I forget what else.
Schoolyard.
Schoolyard, right. Palace, Octo, or Schoolyard are the
well,
things that we have access to, and technically no one can access right now. Well, actually, Shocky is the only person who can access Palace right now. Mashy has a blue sword but no grip ring, and Goldfish and Sean have grip ring but not a blue sword.
Yeah. That grip ring is gonna cost Mashy quite a bit of time.
Yeah. At the very least, at least you can't go to Palace without it. Oh, is Mashy going back? Mashy's going back.
Yeah, it's that deep sense of existential dread.
Yeah, those floor masters really do a number on your mental sanity in Fortress.
Especially if we as commentators keep saying that never bail Fortress, never bail Fortress.
Why would you bail Fortress if someone tells you not to bail Fortress? Are you just trying to be contrarian?
Gonna be trying to not to be non-conformist.
People stop full clearing Fortress when the morale gets low from getting grabbed by the floor masters.
Yeah.
All right, Goldfish now picking up a blue sword.
So Goldfish, do you fancy Palace?
Goldfish probably does fancy Palace. I'm just worrying about when they're going to go to Courtyard.
It might be a while.
Because that's a heavily... Okay, the one benefit you can do is if the 4-sword doesn't lock anything, you can get that while you're checking the DHC map chest.
Yes. Also, you might choose... So, since it's the blue sword, Goldfish might choose to do Courtyard, followed by Cliff Chest in their forts.
Yeah, we've seen all swords. The final sword is in the loot checks in Courtyard, yeah. Castle Courtyard.
And I think that... Is that number 5 for... Yeah, that's number 5 for Sean as well. So Sean's on 5 Cloud of Concerns.
Alright, Mashy has finally conquered his demons and will continue on to get the grip ring.
Yes, he's gonna hate himself though.
Yeah, he's probably going to be a little peeved.
Yeah. Let's see if Goldfish chooses to actually open up the red warp. Sorry, the blue warp. They might choose to just quick warp out of it, but nope.
You missed not a whole lot. You have missed the grip ring inside Cave of Flames, the Veilfall Skinstone, and the lantern. Or sorry, the grip ring in Fortress. The lantern and the Veilfall Skinstone were in Wind Ruins, and we have seen all the swords.
Yeah, the last sword that we missed. So the sword that Shocky has, but is missing. Sorry, the sword that Shocky has is in Courtyard, while the sword that Goldfish has is in Droplets. Okay, looks like Sean is actually going for Courtyard here. So Sean will be picking up the blue sword, which will give him access to Palace.
Yeah, so everyone will have the blue sword, but 2 people will be having a different sword than the other 2 people.
Yeah, and that's the moment of yeah, and just for Mashy, it's like, you know, the moment where he starts hating himself because he orphaned that gripping for quite a while. He got grabbed by the floor masters and decided to nope out of.
Oh, that's
good.
the final scroll.
Yeah.
Goldfish has a royal flush of scrolls.
Yeah. Oh no, hang on, he's still missing one. Is he?
No,
he's not.
he hasn't marked on his auto tracker yet. That's the one he doesn't have. Sean is gonna get his. Oh right, Sean is getting his blue sword.
Blue sword. Yeah. Well, Shuggy is doing Simon an hour 40 in. Usually, the time someone hits Simon is the time they become desperate. Or at least you can feel that bit, that they become desperate.
Yeah, you're either doing. I hate doing Simon because they'll lose.
Oh no! Yeah. Okay. Sean just quickly refreshed his auto tracker. He might have the feeling that he missed something, for example.
True. This is like one of the last things he can do logically.
And he's gonna get rewarded with a sword.
Yep.
Yeah. Having a sword is something that probably everyone just wants, just for the sake of having it.
Yeah, but then you get the sword and you're like, did I really want this? This opens up things I don't want to do.
Well,
like Veilfall.
But yeah, that as well.
Alright, Mashy will be picking up the last... Or no, not here. They already picked it up here.
The great mistake off. Okay, Sean checking Cliff Chest. Very full. Yeah. Okay. Goldfish! You've gotta go to Courtyard!
Goldfish has to go anywhere but what he's doing.
Yeah.
I don't know what he's doing right now.
Probably doesn't know either. But I think Sean is contemplating going into Palace.
Goldfish, what are you doing? Oh, he did, oh, he's gonna Ocarina.
Yeah, Shock's gonna check the cliff chest as well.
God, everyone's just have on their own little adventures.
Little adventures, yeah. Yeah, there's a lot on key. So in case you need any calcium to support your bone structure.
Alright, so Goldfish will be heading up to Palace before getting their 4 swords, so let's hope for his sake that he doesn't find the graveyard key and the Gust Jar immediately.
Oh dear, yeah. So, worst case scenario for Goldfish is right now to find both the Gust Jar and the graveyard key fairly early in Palace, and then they decide to keep going because of the missing 4 sword, which isn't Courtyard.
Right. That would be Goldfish's actually worst case scenario, despite them finding 2 items here. They really don't want to be finding those items right now.
This graveyard key, it's gonna be up here in Palace.
Right.
Oh, excuse me. So yeah, first great. Maybe we can. no, hang on. We've got early bracelets. There are no key shenanigans up here in Palace. Usually, key shenanigans only happen if you have a very late bracelets.
Yeah, but we did get those bracelets within the first minute, I believe. Remote bombs for the wizards? Nope. Goldfish not using remote bombs.
Yeah.
Or any bombs.
Some of the higher ranking 80% runners, they also finished this wizard fight with sword and lantern.
Really?
Yes. I think it's namely just toads. But it works.
You can get a 1 cycle on each one?
Yes. I don't know how, but he does it. And they get a one with an ice trap for that.
If you really want to appeal to Ocarina of Time runners, get them to run Minish Cap Rando. Just make every single trap an ice trap.
Ooh, Gob is showing off the dream jump here. Something that, yeah, SW Dreams.
Oh, that's 4 small keys.
Ooh! That might be something in the big key chest then. Usually those, 4 small keys, that's like, okay, big keys gotta be in.
Yeah, we have, with 1 more small key, we have access to the fan loop chest, logically. And then, if that's a small key, we have access to the big key chest.
I think we've got access to both of them already.
Don't you need all 6 keys, whether or not you have the big key?
I was more or less just referring to... Okay, that side I was for Sean. I didn't see those for the others. I think usually the random just makes sure that you have at least 2 keys for, you know, you have at least 2 keys by the time you go through the big door. Have you seen Pop Push? We haven't seen Pop Push because Goldfish is the first and only one right now in Palace. And he's just before Pop Push.
Right, Goldfish will be making it to Pop Push, and probably they're going to do it. And also they're looking for items and not doing a dungeon mode.
Sean and generally all the... So Sean, Goldfish, Kids, Trench, all those scraps, they are coming from OOT. We've converted them from OOT guys into Minish Cap guys.
Yep, and they regret every second of it.
Yeah. But Minish Cap is just the better randomizer.
Yeah, Minish Cap is like the best randomizer.
Yeah. It's super fast, it's super fast paced. There's no like 8 hours slog through Seed.
Yeah, it's not 8 hours long, it's not an hour and 10 minutes with a ton of glitches.
Yeah.
There really aren't like any glitches at all, actually.
Yeah. Oh, Sunny as well. Nice.
Because the few glitches we do have break the game way too much.
Yeah. What's the glitch? Don't get started. Don't get me started on that conversation again.
Yeah. Minish Cap runners, not just randomizer players, just Minish Cap runners don't really know what glitches are.
Yeah.
Oh, the 5th small key.
Ooh. Okay, that's 5 of them.
Yeah, that's 5 of them, so we have access to fan loop, logically, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. So TMCR has a lot of tricks that make... those tricks are usually just shortcuts. You can skip like 1 or 2 rooms, mostly. One of them being the cane skip in Palace, for example. We just kind of use the game's physics to just nudge us on top of a moving platform that usually we were supposed to only access later on. But, you know, we just use it. It's there, we use it. Why not? Let's skip like, I don't know, probably like a minute worth of puzzles. That's kind of it. As far as glitches are concerned, we do have, I would say we do have 3 to 4 major ones. One of which is a knock-off exploration glitch from Link to the Past, where we basically trick the game into not updating Link's height. which means that we can walk over walls with some build-up, or with some setup, I suppose. That's the Ocarina glitch. We do need the Ocarina for that. There's also port items. Port items we kinda only use in Fortress to, you know, to be able to just barely get out of balance.
Pasture!
Ooh!
Okay, so you get the blue orb and you leave.
You get blue
You get
orb
these
and
two checks, you get the blue orb, you leave.
you leave. Yeah.
And you go to
Deepwood.
Deepwood.
Yeah.
And then you find nothing, and then you come back, and you find nothing here, and then you do Octo, and you find your graveyard key.
Yeah. So, we could do Octo, but I don't think they are looking forward to Octo.
Yeah, you can do Octo. Who wants to ever do Octo?
No one does, because Octo is the worst enemy in the game.
Octo is the worst check in the game. It's like a 9-minute check.
It's so bad that the anime runners have developed Stockholm Syndrome for Octo, or with Octo. Because Octo is the speedrunner's waifu. They don't know why.
Big
But
key.
yeah, big key in fan loop. Sorry, in fan
Oh
loop.
yeah, I mean that had to be the big key.
Yeah.
Alright, now we're going to pull Jedi mind tricks on this Dark Knight here. Huzzah!
Push. My MMO,
Oh.
Shinzaru.
Goldfish is continuing.
He's continuing! He wants that graveyard key.
He wants the graveyard key that he knows is here, which
Yeah.
it totally is, definitely.
Yeah, it's a play. Because to be honest, either it's gonna be in Deepwood and everyone skips it. Sorry, either it's gonna be up here in Palace and everyone skips it, or it's gonna be in Deepwood and everyone just does it.
Yeah, the thing is, Goldfish is in the lead right now. He probably doesn't think he is, but he is.
Yeah, he's actually in the lead by quite a while. So
Oh,
like,
Sean got a fire trap instead of an ice trap there.
yeah. We still haven't figured out how the traps work. They could be in a cycle. Don't know. I just don't know.
Yeah, bailing after the blue orb, definitely the logical thing to do here, but that doesn't matter.
Where we
in
go, we
Minish
don't
Cap.
need logic. Yeah, we don't need logic where we're going.
Alright, second try, I guess the cane skip.
Yeah, and he's picking up a lot of keys there. 4 sword keys. Yeah. I mean, first and foremost, yeah. The entire Minish Cap community is more or less just memers. Even the speedrunners. They have their own memes, but yeah, it's...
Yeah, when we don't have glitches to tide us over, we just think, hey, what if this did this?
yeah.
And then we all have a good laugh about it. And then we all cry.
Yeah, because we can't find a good glitch anymore. Oh, we found 2 of them, like, last month or 2 or so.
Oh yeah, we found the lily pad push.
Yeah, we found Breakson's Lily Pad Adventure,
Right.
and we found GGS, which is someone's name, Godskip. However, the Lily Pad Adventure is only really used in Hundo and in PK%, saving probably like 2 to 4 minutes, while it's completely unnecessary in any percent. And we
Right.
kind of wanna find something for any percent, because the current world record any percent has been standing for over a year now. And you know, we just wanna we wanna see the competition basically going back. Okay, no graveyard key yet. Actually, in back in Suez for the ice chest.
Alright, I don't think anyone ever checked that.
It's just repeats. Sorry.
Goldfish really is going at it here.
He wants that graveyard key on York.
He's not bailing at all.
He's steadfast in his decision to actually do Palace.
Oh yeah, Mashy picked up the 4th sword apparently. Did he go straight to Garden after that?
No idea, but he's got the 4 swords, so he's only missing one more.
Oh, there it is!
See, it's always a Palace. It's always up a Palace.
Oh, but if Goldfish had his 4th sword, he wouldn't do Georg after this.
Yeah.
So Goldfish is gonna lose a whole Georg of time.
Yeah. Georg's about 1.5 minutes, I suppose. Yeah, it's 1.5 minutes. I don't know which kinstone Mashy is missing though. He's missing one Cloud of kinstone, and I don't know which one.
Did he get boot check? No, it's probably this one.
Oh,
yeah.
Gashja was up in Palace and Graveyard Keep.
Okay, but now Mashy is going to have to, if Mashy is going to be breaking a hit here, he will have to keep going after the Gust Jar and not leave after the blue orb.
Okay, so
because in that case he would do a full clear of Deepwood, and you don't want to do that.
Yeah, so Gashja was at Arrow and Hayden, those being the 2 ball and chain soldiers on top of Palace, just before the blue orb.
Yeah, Goldfish needs the sword in Castle Courtyard, not the one in Temple of Droplets.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's see if Sean decides to, bail after getting the Gashja. Although I think in any case, no matter what, you want to do the fan loop as well.
Oh yeah, the fan loop has... Oh, there's the Gust Jar for Sean.
Yeah, he's doing fan loop. Fantastic.
Sean is continuing also.
Yeah.
This is another case of everyone in the same dungeon.
Yes. Or at least on their way to that dungeon.
No, they're all... Oh, right. Mashy is on it.
Mashy needs another minute or 2.
Yeah. But Mashy is going to hit go mode if he stays.
Yeah.
And it'll depend on what Goldfish does. Goldfish is probably going to go to Deepwood after this.
Yes.
And then he might go as far as checking for his 4th sword in...
Back of Deepwood.
No, going as far as checking his 4th sword in Dark Hyrule Castle.
Oh dear. I think you do check the courtyard first though.
Well yeah, you would... But doing that first means you would already have done every other dungeon.
Yeah, yeah.
You would rat in the courtyard after DHC, so you would do all of Graveyard and all of Deepwood.
Oh dear.
And that could be enough for Mashy to come ahead.
Yep.
Alright, hitting the 2-hour mark, and
Yoga's done.
There's nothing useful that Georg could give us. We have everything. We've seen everything.
We're missing a wallet.
Are we? There was a wallet on... A Goldfish didn't get... Okay, that's the wallet that Goldfish doesn't have, yeah. So we are missing a wallet.
We do have all books, yeah.
We have all books, we've seen the Jabbernote, we've seen the mushroom, we've seen all the swords, we've seen all the bomb bags, we've seen all the quivers, we've seen both boomerangs.
Where's Goldfish going? Oh, he's going for... Huh?
Going...
Oh, Griegel. Yeah, he's going for Orphan Myth.
Griegel 1 and Griegel 2. Yeah, we've seen everything.
What does the Ghastly Hobbit have in this?
Probably money.
Yeah.
We've seen both shields, we've seen... There's nothing we haven't seen.
Where's Mashy going?
Oh, I guess we haven't seen the Myths butterfly.
So, small problem. Hang on. Oh, that worked. Okay, fantastic. Yeah, Mashy just trying to do things. Yeah, that works. He just went a little other route.
Alright. We are coming up on the 2-hour mark, and we have 2 elements. Alright, so... Goldfish leaving as Mashy enters, so we just barely had everyone in the same dungeon once again.
Yeah.
Yeah, Goldfish heading for Oh no, Goldfish is gonna get his 4 sword.
Ooh! Okay,
Oh my
that's
god,
awesome.
what an amazing call.
Yeah. That's a great play from Goldfish there.
Yeah.
That just catapulted Goldfish back into, you know...
Goldfish is
voice.
going to be the first runner in Go mode and is probably going to win.
Yeah.
That was the same roll sound effect 11 times in a row, I just realized.
Doing the good play before doing the logical play. It's not necessarily. You need to have you often need to have a horseshoe.
Yeah.
Either right next to you or, you know. Oh yeah. So Goldfish is good.
Yeah, you just opened up your last 2 element dungeons, and your first instinct is to go do a check that you orphaned.
Yeah, it was probably just, you know, bad feeling about it.
Yeah, you can have that sometimes. So now we'll just have to take a little bit and see what Mashi ends up doing.
Yeah.
Or I think Dr. Shocky bailed after the blue orb. He has his Gust Jar, but not his Graveyard Key. And Sean is about to go get his Graveyard Key.
Yeah.
He might bail after getting that instead of doing Gjord.
He is missing the sword of droplets, right?
Right.
Okay.
Shocky actually going to Deepwood. We know that there's nothing there though. Oop, 2 keys on the Gibdo. Now it's a 50-50. Which side is your last small key on?
Yeah, I usually go left side first.
Yeah, everyone always goes left side first, but that's
Yeah.
why... Oh, Sean picks up his Graveyard Key. Ooh, Sean's leaving. Is Sean leaving? Sean leaving?
Sean
leaving. Good.
I'm leaving.
Alright. But now, that sword and droplets is going to take a while for you to go get.
Oh, that's gonna take a big, long time.
Yeah, you're going to be doing your 2 element dungeons first, probably. Oh, and left was correct. I guess we'll never know what's on the right side, unless someone else does it. Alright, we got the King's Element right here, and it'll just be a quick trip into Green Tree's room since I believe Goldfish already has the boss key there.
Yep.
And then we will be able to enable our big key bet.
Oh boy. Oh yeah. Okay, so the big key bet. In Dark Hyrule Castle, we do have 9 chests, but only one big key that leads to Vati. And the randomizer has randomized the big key in Dark Hyrule Castle. So what we are going to bet on is the amount of checks it will take the first person in Dark Hyrule Castle, which is probably going to be Goldfish. It's the amount of checks that Goldfish will do in the HC before he gets his big key. It can be 1, 2, everything up to 9 is valid. So once the bet starts, just press exclamation mark bet and go with the amount of checks.
Alright.
Checks 1 to 9.
Go ahead.
We would prefer to see the amount of checks, not the check location.
Alright, Mashi picks up his Gust Jar. He's going to go get the big key, and then...
There's the last wallet.
There's the last wallet in Graveyard.
Yeah, please wait until Norio actually opens up the best. Sorry, before... Yeah. There we go. Yeah, just bet. But still, we would prefer the amount of checks of the check location, because check location is boring. Okay, we have 2, we've got 3, we've got 4, we've got 5, we have 6, we have 7. We don't have 1,
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, we've only got 1.
5, 6, 7, 8. We just need 9.
Okay, yeah.
Alright. Nice
That's me.
bet of 12.
Okay, there's the 9. Fantastic.
Alright. So our commentators have bet 8 and 9.
Yeah. So it's gotta be vanilla, probably.
Yeah, I mean the commentators always get it right, don't they?
No.
I swear every time I've seen it, it's either been a commentator or Nori. Oh, the thing on the right, the check on the right was a heart piece. Sean checked.
Okay. Yeah, but go for in proper go mode. Heading towards victory.
Oh, Mashi leaving. Mashi left after a blue orb.
Not again. Oh. Mashi bailing both out of fortress and palace. Yeah, this is. Oh, poor Mashi. Poor Mashi. Oh.
Yeah. Mashi had a really good opportunity after skipping the grip ring to get back into the race, but...
This is not really speedrunning, this is a race. What we are going to be racing, though, is not the Minish Cap as a speedrun category, but the Minish Cap Randomizer. The Randomizer is a little program that shuffles every single item in the game into a certain location. And the goal is to figure out the chain of, items that you need, and to finish the game as fast as possible. Usually we can get about 2 to 3 hours of playtime. Fun grip ring. Yeah.
Yeah, the grip ring is in chat now.
I'm still here. Yeah. The grip ring, which has been in Fortress and which has been abandoned by Mashi, which he later came back for and picked up, was hidden in some sort of attic/secret mechanism in an ancient ruin from people who left for the clouds.
Oh. Goldfish equipping Cape first. Looks like he will be not skipping King.
Yeah. Okay, so currently we don't have entrance window. This randomizer is still fairly new. We are a bit older than 1 year.
Yeah, a bit over a year old.
Yeah, and entrance window is being worked on. So this is currently the race settings. Pardon me. Yeah, where we just have randomized items, which does include traps, Rupimania, and the so-called Open Fusion mode. Minish Cap is infamous for its Kinstone system, which I suppose can be compared to the Skulltulas in OOG, but they open up locations and checks instead of just 4 checks in general, auto collecting them. And Open Fusion mode basically already completes every single fusion that we have, apart from the golden ones, because those are story flags, more or less. And it just makes a more smoother and less grindy version of Minish Cap. If we have vanilla, if we would have a vanilla, fusion mechanic, we would need to see lots and lots of grinding for Kinstones. and no one wants to see no one wants to see that, because just the Kinsons themselves, they probably prolong the amount of the seed by probably like 2 to 3 hours.
Alright, we got 2 small keys already on Goldfish, and every other runner is doing Teefwood.
Yeah. Yeah, they're still missing. They're all still missing their. Well, apart from, you know, Mashi. But Goldfish and Sean are both missing a sword. I think Sean is missing the one from Doublets, and Chucky is missing the one in Courtyard. While Mashi is missing the Graveyard Key that is deep in Palace.
Oh no, Goldfish! Goldfish is snaking it.
Yeah, Goldfish is... There we go, he gets it.
Yeah, second try. I don't know why everyone just like doesn't do the line strat.
I do the lines, but I also do bombs if I get it, basically.
Yeah, I haven't learned the bomb setup for that room yet. I have a remote bomb setup for the other cannon, but that one isn't seen as much anymore, so
yeah,
it's kind of disappointing.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay, that's the big
there
key.
it is, number 3.
Winning bet was number 3. But yeah.
So that
Honestly,
is a Rylux victory.
Yeah, I didn't learn the bomb set either. It was probably more or less just a case of monkey see, monkey do. I haven't even learned Octoman up yet as well. Well, I haven't learned the PPL movement patterns, basically. I know the myth pattern because I have that still saved on my phone as a picture.
Oh no, Mashi got a bubble trap. I think I found where all the traps went.
Yeah. Yeah. So, apart from those 4 though, since our race is currently still going, we have 7 people in total. The ones that are not on Restream are going to be Rumsting, Lunatic, and Kaizo Pro. And there might be the very slim possibility of someone sniping Goldfish. Said before, it's always going to happen, and it's very scary. Okay. Yeah, Sean is... Unfortunately, Sean is looking for their puzzle in the wrong place. Yeah. If you want to join the Randomizer and join in the weeklies, we've got everything in our handy-dandy Discord. If you join there, make sure that you give the FAQ a thorough read. We've been recommending the FAQ for like a long while now. Oh yeah. I know that they are on the Discord, but you know, maybe for some lurkers who are just watching and maybe want to dip their toes into TMCR as well. Come and join us. We are a very chaotic community, and chat always wins.
Yeah, we have a nice blue chew check from Shocky.
Oh dear.
I'm sure he'll be shocked by the results.
Yeah, probably.
Meanwhile, Goldfish makes short work of the Dark Nuts and is on to Vadi 1 now.
Yeah, so Vadi is this game's version of, you know, the evil Knievel wizard guy. You know, just your average, one of the more power-hungry guy. Although Vati is definitely more stylish than Ganondorf. The other thing I've said in the Discord is basically go, yeah, Yeah.
Alright, Goldfish got a little bit trolled there on that phase 2. It's gonna have to be doing part 2 again, looks like. Oh no, that was the end.
Yeah.
Never mind, he got out of it pretty well. It's on to body 2. The 2 stands for troll. And again, it seems like he's getting off pretty lucky here. Oh, happens to be on the right instead of the front, though.
Yeah, Vati, it's... So, Vati 2 is the boss that...
Oh, he's...
you know,
oh, Vati's
makes
juking him.
forward. Yeah. Vati 2
but-
is a runner's least favorite boss. Just because they're so RNG dependent and heavy.
Yeah, but Vati just decided to run around for a while instead of doing anything interesting.
Which is nice. Because I think just running around... Hey, Shocky, you got it! Okay, Shocky is also not good much. You see?
No, Shaki
He's not-
does not have his graveyard key.
He bailed! Right, he bailed. Oh. However, Sean will not be picking
But
up.
yeah, Sean will be
yeah.
getting his sword, I believe. No,
Yeah.
was Sean missing? Oh yeah, Sean doesn't have this one.
Yeah, and Sean is Sean does have the graveyard key, right? His tracker's so small. He's got the graveyard key. Okay.
Yeah. He bailed immediately after getting the graveyard key. He didn't do
Yeah.
Jorg. Which was correct. You're not gonna have... You're probably thinking in your head, alright, 3 required items in non-required palace is probably a bit much.
Yeah, but you know, it's Palace. It could always happen. Yeah, Sean just needs his sword.
Yeah, Sean needs the sword here, whereas Mashi and Dr. Shocky both need the graveyard key in palace.
Yeah, and Goldfish just needs like one or yeah, he just needs like a minute more, maybe like a minute and a half. For ping pong, Vati's final phase is as tradition for Zelda bosses, a match of ping pong / tennis. Although this time they don't ricochet off against Vati again. On the other hand, you have to be a bit more precise in your positioning.
Yeah.
Vati can be a bit more precise. There we go. He gets one.
Yeah, it's like a game of ping pong against a cheater who doesn't know how to play ping pong because he throws 4 balls at you at the same time, but he doesn't know how to hit them back. He's a bit too far to the left. Nope, he's
That
good.
works. Yeah. So you've got to be a bit more precise. If you are struggling with Vati, you can just line up a spin upwards and just try to align your sword with that.
All right, and
GG.
that's a GG.
So yeah, Goldfish finishing first.
And he is
Hello.
joined us.
GG's.
GG.
Well done on that seed, I gotta say.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You were pretty much always ahead of the pack. The restream kind of pack was very, very hive-minded in my opinion.
Yeah.
Everyone was doing the same dungeons at pretty much the same times, except you were just slightly ahead of everyone else.
Yeah.
And then I decided to do town for no reason in the middle after searching for blue sword. Don't ask me why I did that. That was... Town never has anything. Always skip town.
It's fine. We've seen a bit. So Mashi.
The digging butterfly!
Oh. Yeah.
After you've done every digging spot ever.
Yeah. So for the other runners, Mashi decided to bail Fortress before getting the grip ring, and he also decided to bail Palace after getting the Gusture.
Okay, that's a lot of time loss.
Yes. The Fortress bail was more or less just a rage quit after getting grabbed, though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and he got back probably like 20, 30 minutes later. But yeah.
Oh, Mashi's heading back to Palace though.
Yeah. Sean just hit Goma basically, and Shocky is still looking for their. Oh yeah, Shocky also bailed after Gasture.
So were other people also missing Four Sword in Palace, or did other people have Four Sword in Palace?
They were more.
Okay, so
I think mostly we're also missing the Four Sword.
Okay.
You and the others. So I think you and Shocky were missing. Sorry, yeah, you and Shocky were missing the Droplets sword. Still, no, hang on. You and Shocky got the Droplets sword, while Sean and Mashi were missing the court. They had the courtyard sword. Ugh.
Okay.
Yeah.
yeah, the only person who went into Palace with the Four Sword first was Mashi.
Okay.
Everyone else went in with their blue sword and was missing one of the two swords.
Yeah, I could have seen people going with their Four Sword. I just depend how you played the seed.
Yeah, but Mashi or Sean got the graveyard key and then bailed. And
didn't
Shocky
get-
and Mashi both bailed after Blue Warp. Yeah, but
I mean, I
pretty much,
thought about the Gustar, but I still needed 2 items, so it didn't seem.
Yeah, I was like thinking, yeah, you should probably go because we already knew where the last sword was at that point.
Yeah.
But then we thought, oh, what if? Or you kept going, and I was like, eh.
Yeah.
And
So
then the graveyard key.
yeah, your decision to go to courtyard before heading to Deepwood or World Crypt. That was a great decision. How did you make that?
Okay, so I was going to go to Crypt first instead of Deepwood because I already had Deepwood boss key, already cleared part of it. So if I could find Four Sword before Deepwood, it just makes things quicker and Crypt some more dense. And on the way to Crypt, I might as well check those 2 checks instead of orphaning them for like who knows how long I'd orphan those for. They're just on the way.
Yeah.
You might as well
That
just
was the
consider it
best
an extension of Courtyard.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not an extension of Courtyard, extension of Graveyard. Yeah.
We were wondering if you were possibly going to bail on doing courtyard until you got all your elements.
No.
Yeah. While you were doing York, we kind of thought, okay, that's probably going to take Goldfish a while to get that force in the courtyard. So we actually considered that Mashi could be perhaps catch back up, since they were the closest one to
Yeah.
finishing.
They
But-
hadn't gotten.
They hadn't left yet. I believe
Yeah.
they were the last one to enter. Yeah, they were
Yes.
entering Palace as you were leaving.
Yeah.
And Sean and
Okay.
Shocky were both in Palace at the time.
Yeah, they were around Pod Push.
Yeah. Everyone
Oh,
was
wow,
in the
I was
same-
in Palace really early then,
Yeah, you
Yeah.
were the first one in Palace. You were the first one in every dungeon, pretty much.
which surprised me because like Palace is just what was left. There's a few obscure tracks, but Palace
Yeah,
is just better than
you were the
anything else.
first person into Cave of Flames, and then everyone entered Cave of Flames before you left.
Yeah.
And then you were the first person in Fortress, and everyone left. Everyone was in Fortress before you left.
That one
Yeah.
didn't surprise me too much because the last Casterkin Stone Orphan Fairy could take people a while
Yeah,
to get.
you were still by far the first person to get it though.
Mhm.
But everyone else got it in a reasonable amount of time.
Yeah. I mean, there wasn't a ton left in the game. You kind of had to go to Wind Ruins and Fortress
Yeah.
to get progression.
Mashi did end up picking up his graveyard key, and it looks like Shocky is on the way to do so as well.
Yeah. I gotta say, we do have the meme of Graveyard Key being a palace for a reason, so that's nice to see a self-fulfilling prophecy. Yeah, it's like, okay, so we have a late Graveyard Key, it's a palace. What also was pretty interesting were all those visible items that weren't traps. Like, okay, that cape could have been a trap, that lantern could have been a trap, the cane could have been a trap.
It didn't even cross my mind that cape could be a trap because I'm all the seeds I played recently were tournament settings where there's no traps. So it's just like, oh look, I see my cape.
Yeah.
Wonder where my call medal is.
This is noisy, so you had very nice traps. The only traps the only trap that kinda, got you and got all the others were that was the gas jar on the Colonel Beanstalk. Gas jar? Sorry, the Graveyard Key.
Yeah. Yeah, that was funny because I got the wrong key and it's like, oh look, right key and wrong key again.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the ban points. So, since Zoe rolled it, do you want to ban her?
Nah.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't that bad of a seed.
I mean, honestly, with my mood today, I probably wouldn't have banned no matter how bad the seed was. I was just kind of like, meh, just playing a seed, see how it goes.
Yeah, I mean, you had items in both non-required dungeons, but you at least didn't have to do either boss. It's just kind of like an average day in
item
Minish
and non-required droplets is pretty standard. Like, it'd be more shocking if unrequired droplets is barren.
She immediately gets grabbed.
Oh, poor Mashi. So, Minish Cap is on GBA.
Ooh,
As
Sean has a heart and a half.
Ooh,
Oh.
yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, Minish Cap is on GBA as your regular console game with the cartridge. It's on Wii U Virtual Console, and it's on the Virtual Console of the 3DS as well, but only as the Ambassador version. Which was like...
my gosh. No!
No, Sean!
Sean got comboed.
Yeah,
Sean
he
got hit by
roboed.
the charge shot and then by the charge slash from the Dark
that was
Knight.
the Robo combo, yeah. The thing is, he even lived, but then the Black Knight got him to like less than 1 heart.
Yeah,
and
and
the
then he
red-
got slashed.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, he's gonna get seen by that guard. Yeah.
Yep.
Wait, why is he going back around? You already opened.
He's getting the
DHC.
fairy fountain.
Okay, makes sense.
Oh, the Ambassador program for the 3DS was something that you had access to if you bought it before its price drop. I think it dropped in price.
It dropped in price about a week, or not a week, about a month afterwards, I believe.
Yeah, it was during the release of OOT 3D, if I recall correctly.
Yeah, it was like a
So everyone who purchased the 3DS prior to OOT 3D, they got the Ambassador version and they got access to some exclusive Virtual Console games.
Yeah, but it was like an $80 price drop.
Yeah.
Like the 3DS was originally in the US it was $250, and then after the price drop it was $170.
Yeah.
Oh, Sean didn't activate the red warp, yeah,
No, why would you?
right.
In terms of emulation, I think the Wii U is a bit quicker than GBA, but that's only really applicable to something where speed matters, like speedrunning. So as far as emulation goes, we do recommend either RetroArch with the MGBA core or BizHawk, at least for the randomizers, because those are really stable and they have faithful timing. The other ones on phone and whatnot, just don't use VBA, because VBA is old and outdated, and the randomizer is not running properly on VBA.
Basically, just use MGBA because that's what both RetroArch BizHawk use, or you can just use it independently on its own.
Yeah, that's what we recommend.
All right. So we have Sean back on his way to Vadi, this time with full health and 2 fairies.
Yeah.
And Mashi is starting his journey through Dark Hyrule Castle.
RetroArch running on Switch should be possible. I don't know. we haven't really had anyone who's trying to run this on Switch.
I know
a
someone
little bit
learning
of a
that
bad
who
angle.
plays on Wii VC, so I would assume it's similar. You just have to transfer the seed
Yeah.
from online onto your console.
How to get disqualified. That's something that will probably need to come up if we're actually having someone who's running on that.
Yeah,
We probably need to time it.
if you want to
but-
get disqualified, either hold up a race or cheat.
Yeah. But in terms
And
of
don't do either of those.
Yeah. In terms of rule set, Team CR has at least the weekly. You don't need an input display, you don't need an FPS counter. And yeah, if you basically run a very bad version of the emulator, if you're running it on a bad emulator, it's kind of your fault. But we do recommend BizHawk, especially for the tracker. So Minish Cap has a lot of checks. With current race settings, we do have 440 different checks. We allow tracking, and we allow auto tracking, and we also recommend a tracker itself, which is going to be Emo's tracker. So the Emo tracker packs of iBot. Sorry, no, hang on. So the Emo tracker packs of Arrow, Deoxys, Myth, Cube, and we've also got iBot's tracker, which is web-based. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. Yeah, okay. But we don't allow any other tracks. Any other trackers.
If you're starting out, I'd probably recommend Deoxys' tracker.
Yeah.
It's up to date and has all the maps, so...
Yeah, Cube's tracker is outdated.
Cube's is outdated. Myth doesn't have the dungeon maps on his tracker. It's more for experienced runners, and
Yeah,
I don't know much about arrows.
neither. Yeah, Myth has no dungeon maps. Sean just mentioned that I did not pick up Great Spin. Great Spin was...
They're both in droplets.
Both in droplets, yeah.
I think one was Second Rupee Path and one was Underwater Pot.
Is this the only game used on this channel? So, this channel, this channel is your go-to area for all Zelda games. For all Zelda games when it comes to speedrunning, randomizers, tournaments. Yeah. And, we are being hosted by ZSR, basically. So, we've got a community and, we're getting resued on ZSR, thanks to Nori and Chess.
We have lots of communities. There's a
Yeah.
lot of Zelda randomizers and a lot of Zelda speedruns on Zelda
Yeah.
Speedrun.
Yep.
Who would have thought? But yeah, Goldfish, you finished like almost 20 minutes ago, and no one else has finished yet.
Yeah,
That's gotta feel good, right?
Goldfish
I
got a
mean, it
good
felt better if I
breakaway.
did it in the in the semifinals, but I'll
Yeah,
take
okay.
a weekly win.
Yeah, fair enough.
Get my revenge on Luna.
Buddy kind of parking himself in the corner there on Sean's side. Parking on top of the clone tiles now. Can we get a third stop? Oh, we sure can.
Yeah. So ZeldaSpeedRuns actually has 3 different channels on Twitch. We've got ZeldaSpeedRuns main, which is
We have
just
4.
ZeldaSpeedRuns.
We have
Oh,
4
we've got 4.
channels.
Right. We've got ZeldaSpeedRuns. These are 2. These are 3, and these are 4. We recommend that you follow the main channel because that's the one that's mostly used. But yeah, is the scheduling still working? If you want to look at these are schedule. Ha! It's working. Fantastic.
Victory.
Yeah. Yeah. So on the ZR schedule, you can see the schedule for ZR itself for everything Zelda related. However, we currently from TMCR, so the Minish Cap Randomizer, we're also hosting the tournament right now, which is about to come to a closure this week. Oh, hopefully this week.
Within the next insert time period here.
Yeah. So basically, the grand finals are upon us, or just the finals, I suppose. And the finals are a best of 3. The first 2 matches have been scheduled for this week on Wednesday and Friday at, I think it's 7 p.m. UTC, which is 8 p.m. Central European time, and it's 2 p.m. Eastern time. So yeah, that's where our second TMCR tournament will probably... it's been going on for a while. I think we started in... When did we start? Did we start
October?
Like October, yeah.
September, October.
Okay.
Really? October? I thought we started in September.
Let me
It was
quickly
September, October. It was one of those two.
Let me check in the scheduling document. Scheduled races. Swiss round 1. That's the... Hang on. That is the old...
The seeds were drawn in the middle of September.
Yeah, we started in September.
Yeah.
First match scheduled for this one was on the 14th of September 2020. Just before midnight. Time doesn't exist anymore. Yeah. Yeah, we had 6 weeks of Swiss with 5 rounds. And then we had the finals. The finals had... They had a bit of waiting between them, but that was mostly just to personal scheduling reasons for the finalists themselves.
Yeah, it does make me wonder when the next term is going to start, though.
If everything goes well, I can't promise anything, but it would probably be around March-ish, March, April-ish.
Oh my gosh!
If we keep up with how we started last year's one.
Sean just sniped Luna by 16 seconds.
Oof. Yeah, GG's to Sean and to Luna. Sean is on restream, Luna is not. But yeah, 16 seconds. Yikes. Yeah, the bot is currently catching up.
Yeah, what is with Minish Cap rando races and you have the first person finish 20 minutes ahead of the second person who finishes less than a minute ahead of the third place person?
Yeah.
Because apparently all ding is the same thing.
Yeah, and welcome to the randoms from Sean. Yeah, every Zelda has their own randomizer. I think Ocarina of Time and Link to the Past are the most popular ones, but deep down we all know that Minish Cap is the best one, and it's the most it's the fast-paced one. OTR and Link to the Past, they take like 7 hours, 8 hours, and Minish Cap, boom, 2 hours 30.
Well, Link to the Past is the fastest one because you have 150 and a half glitches.
Yeah. And
Well,
Sean.
it also only has 100 checks. Like Minish Cap is quick because it has the most checks and they're very dense.
Yeah, Minish Cap is 440 checks and you get done with them all and like you can 100% a seed in 2.5 hours.
Yes.
Maybe 240, yeah.
Alright, welcome Sean.
Hi.
GG.
How was that experience for you?
Let's not talk about that ending.
Fair enough.
You sniped Luna. That was fantastic to watch, though. Especially with Mashi now just finishing up on stream.
Yeah, we got to finish from Mashi.
Oh, I was so rusty. I completely forgot how to fight the Dark Nuts without... what's it called?
Great spin?
Without Great Spin.
Oh, you missed both Great Spins.
Apparently
both
so.
in droplets.
Both were in droplets, yeah. One of them was the second ruby path, and one of them was the Moldozer big chest.
Moldozer. I thought it was underwater pot.
Underwater pot. Yeah, I meant I
Mashi?
meant Matterpillar. Don't click on that link in the chat, by the way.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, that Four Sword was my go mode in there, so...
Yeah. Goldfish, your go mode was the Foresight and Courtyard, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people had very different go modes actually. Everything from the graveyard key to both of the last swords were go mode for people.
And then there was the grouping and the graveyard key. Both fairly deep in non-required dungeons. I kind of called the grouping... not grouping. I called the graveyard key fairly early. That it's like deep in Palace because it likes to be up in Palace. And yeah, Mashi, you kind of failed on both of those.
Yeah. I planned on staying in Fortress, but then I got grabbed, and I was like, okay, that's the perfect time for me to leave.
Yeah, you did the Dark Horse.
Yeah.
And then as for the Graveyard Key, I felt like following the Gust Jar was the better play at the time.
Yeah, honestly, I agreed with you, and then Goldfish found the graveyard key at the end of Palace, and I realized I would have lost this race.
I'd say the main
that was
reason
a
I
bad
continued
spot.
is as missing 4 sword and graveyard key, so it's like, well, there's 2 items still, and I had all the keys in Palace already, so it's might as well
Mhm.
continue.
Yeah, that's why having your 4th sword going in is potentially a detriment, because you're less likely to stay.
Yeah, I said to my chat, I was like, if I find a graveyard in here, a graveyard key in here, I'm bailing. Like that was the only thing that was going to get me to bail. And then I found it, and I was like, oh, okay, cool.
Alright, Shocky is making his way through Vadi now.
Oh, and Homestead finished in 5th place.
Alright.
241. So we've only got Shocky and Kaizo Bro. Yeah.
Bro. Is he a...
I think he's an OOT guy.
Yes,
Yeah.
he's
I
OG.
mentioned that.
This is his... Apparently this is his first Minish Cap race.
Yeah, he's an OT runner debuting in Minish Cap.
Ooh.
Alright.
It's always great. Fresh blood. Haha.
Welcome to pain.
Yeah.
Me and Sean will convert them all.
Fantastic.
One by one.
One by one.
Please continue doing so. Mishcap is a great game. You should all play it. It's criminally underrated because it released so late in the life cycle of the GBA. And yeah.
And the randomizer is just so much fun.
Yep.
Like,
Kinda
it
cool. What?
takes a couple seeds, and all of a sudden you can do a seed in 3 hours.
Yeah. It's got great sprite work. Yeah.
Yeah, the
It's
worst
fun.
of seeds don't usually go past 3 hours.
Yeah.
You could
And then-
potentially have obscenely, just astronomically, terribly terrible seeds that do take
Hello.
3 hours now.
Rolled by Hendris.
Rolled by Hendris every time.
And it's even that the bad parts of Minish Cap, like the kinstones or the figurines, those aren't really a thing in Randomizer. So, in Vanilla, there's a hard piece locked behind a lottery game where you have to win 136 times. And that's a lot of fun, of course. Especially for the guys playing Hundo, or, speedrunning, 100%ing the game.
Sooner or later, they'll find a way to clip past the railing in the figurine house from the back.
That would, not gonna lie, that would save 40 minutes of the Hundo speedrun.
Yeah,
It's
just
41. If it holds, it's 36 minutes, but that would just save like more than half an hour from Hundo. That would catapult Hundo from like 4 hours to 3.5.
yeah, just half a tile saving you 40 minutes is a big improvement.
Yeah. Unfortunately, we have currently no way to actually skip that tile.
Right, because Minish Cap is the least broken game in existence.
It is.
Yeah.
Like the only real broken things are just OG and perhaps angle retention, but you can't really use them in Minish Cap. Well, you can't use OG before getting the Ocarina, and angle retention is fairly specific in its activation.
2, 3, 4. Do a slash. Oh, yeah, if your clones break, you can potentially still get the last phase of Vadi if you hit Vadi with 4 hits of a Great Spin, and then stop the Great Spin and do a slash.
Yeah, Luna. I think that's mostly just because of the. I think you would call them holy grails of Zelda speedrunning. You know, things like early DHC in Twilight Princess, things like barrier skip in Wind Waker, which has been dreamt of for like decades.
Every glitch under the moon in OOT.
Yeah. Every Zelda game has its like best case scenario glitch found. So that one glitch that just completely destroys the speedrunning category. And in
Yeah,
Minish
like
Cap's
the one that
case-
was found last year for Seasons, breaking into Onyx's castle with an army of roosters.
That sounds fun.
That sounds hilarious.
But the only thing blocking that castle was a cutscene. All you have to do is find a way to despawn it.
So you despawn it with an army of roosters?
Yep. You overload the sprite limit, so the cutscene can't spawn.
I've
That's
officially
amazing.
heard everything now.
I wonder if we could use that in Minish Cap as well. But how will we overload?
You don't have like sprites to follow you.
Yeah, so one of the holy grails of Minish Cap is intro skip. The intro takes like 5 minutes, and many people say like, okay, if intro skip is found, then we will return to Minish Cap and keep grinding. But intro skip would mean that we would somehow need to be able to skip the Vati cutscene at the beginning of the game, where Vati breaks the sword and frees the whole things and stuff. If we are able to get into Hyrule Castle without triggering the cutscene, we can just go through the throne room, get the sword, and just leave again.
There has to be some way to break this game wide open.
Yeah.
If any of you are aspiring glitch hunters out there, do us a favor and find something incredible.
Yeah.
And then maybe we'll include it in the rando. It's cool.
Who knows? Well, if I recall correctly, then Minish Cap currently is being decombed, so maybe that will find something. Hopefully. Did Shocky... Oh, Shocky just lost a cycle there.
Yep.
So, when you're using bombs there, what you want to do is you want to hit Vati once with the impact of the bomb, and then once with the explosion of the bombs. No, the second bomb didn't hit him. That didn't really work out for him.
He realized it didn't connect with the toss, so he tried to toss the second one, but it looked like he ran
Yeah.
out of time.
Yeah, boom. Here we go. So yeah, GG's to Dr. Chucky, finishing with a time of 2:49 on the dot.
2:49 on the dot.
All right. So we'll see if he wants to come in here for an interview. All right, he will be here in a sec. Let's go see how Keizo is doing.
Yeah, he's in overtime.
Keizo is missing a
Just
guest
Graveyard
star,
Key.
guest star and
Yeah.
graveyard key. Yeah,
Yeah, he hasn't been up to Palace yet.
Yep.
If I read that correctly.
yeah. He hasn't even been to Palace.
Yeah.
Looks like he's on his way now, though.
So, yeah. we are more or less done here. Are we?
I believe so, depending on if Shocky wants to come in. He said he was going to go to the bathroom, and then...
Yeah, Shocky will probably be here in a few.
Okay, awesome.
It was almost a 3-hour for him, so I can imagine. Needing a quick break. Oh, GG's everyone. So, I didn't think it would be that bad, but apparently you had to dip 2 non-required dungeons.
It's Palace and Fortress. You're going to go...
Palace and Todd.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Oh,
yeah,
and Dr. Shocky's coming in now. GG's, Dr. Shocky.
Hello.
GG's.
That was
GG.
Speed.
Yep. Oh, any ban points from anyone besides?
No, not from me.
Yep.
Well, it was a good D-Rust seed.
I'm quickly checking Zabza. I don't think we've seen any... Okay, Droplets was not required. Neither was Palace, so nothing there. Nothing on Wobbuffet. Nothing on Tingle.
Well, Palace.
Nothing on Yulari.
Well, Palace not the boss, but it was required for the Graveyard Key and the Gust Jar, and then there was a sword and droplets.
When we speak about required dungeons, we mean elemental required. So, it's like a Baron yet required droplets means that there's an element on Octo, but droplets itself is Baron.
Okay. I thought there was something about dipping.
I think there was something on Waveblade, right?
No.
Weren't there kinstones?
No, that wasn't Waveblade. That was on Scarblade? No. 2 dojos had kinstones, if I recall correctly.
Yeah, the
was on
Boots
Waveblade.
Dojo had a kinstone for sure.
Yeah. And Grimblade. Yeah. Grimblade and Swiftblade 3.
Dash Tech had a had.
Dash Tech had a kinstone. That was
Had-
Cloudtops.
Cloud Tops, and then Grimblade had Cloud Tops.
Nothing in the library. No vanilla path. Nope. I think you're walking out with this one with the 0 mean points, Snowy.
Okay, and just 1 ban point from Lunastick, apparently.
Yeah. So, for those who are not in the loop, Minish Cap seeds have a reputation for being so bad that we actually started making up a proper system to gauge a seed's evilness, I suppose, by converting seeds into points. And whoever has the most points will be participating in a handcrafted ROM hack at the end of each quarter of the year. And as things are currently standing, we will have me and Johnny participating in the punishment, with Hayden and Tress joining due to the Tress point clause.
Looks like Rom's giving you a ban point as well.
Okay. Yep. So 2.
Yeah.
Are you filling it
points-
out, or do you want me to?
I can quickly do that. I just need to fetch the... I just quickly need to fetch the formula for that, or the form. But it's pinned, so I'm not having any trouble.
I guess we should bring up, I guess we pretty much decided what the next variety race is going to be, which is in 3 weeks.
Have we decided on that already?
Well, I think it would be appropriate to. Remember, weren't you there when we talked about figurine hunt?
Oh!
Yeah, like a 90-30 figurine hunt.
Yeah. Yeah, so the variety, so every third weekly in the month, so the next one is on the 20th of December. It's going to be a variety race settings. And this time we are choosing to do figurine hunt. Which means that it's like Triforce Hunt in, I think that's Link to the Past.
Yeah.
But with funny figurines instead of Triforce pieces.
I got good practice doing figurine hunts with the November async.
Yeah, I've actually finished 3 figurine hunts, 90/30. So they are very accessible. I just don't, I can't sit down and do it all at once though. But I did finish 1 in like a day. So. And I finished 2 without looking at the spoilers, so I was kind of proud of myself.
Okay, go.
So. Well, that's the set goal, Zaza, finding figurines. It's kind of, I've discovered figurine hunt kind of lends itself to my style of play, which is squirrel, which is you find something and then you go chase somewhere else.
Yeah.
So, but I figured do seasonal colors and do a 90/30. I think that would work.
Yep.
And I think we also decided we're not gonna have a weekly the following week, which would be December 27th, just because it's the holidays and people aren't gonna be around and stuff like that. Give people a week off. So the 20th, so the variety race will be the last Minish Cap
Race of the year.
randomizer restream of the year. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or race. Yeah, race.
Yeah.
rather.
So we'll be closing the 2020 season.
Yeah. 2020 will be, or 2012-20 will be the last.
Yeah. And then we are going to see you in the new year,
Yes.
which is hopefully going to be less chaotic than this one.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, that's true, Zoo. True.
That's the
Last
decade, yeah.
Yep.
Hang on, didn't the new decade
No.
start with 2020?
Yes.
Or did it? Oh, did it? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Wrong.
I forget when. Yeah, January will be my anniversary of doing 1 year of weeklies, pretty much consistently every weekend. For Minish Cap. Because I think
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I started in January. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it looks like looks like Zaza's going to be rolling for next week's weekly. Just send it to me like a bunch of different colors, maybe a couple hours in advance, and also the spoiler log too, please. So.
Yeah, and make sure that the seeds are the same.
Yep, just double
So
check
just-
them. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, make sure you also send me the spoiler log so that we have that. Okay. And anyone else have anything before we wrap up? Because I think this is the last thing we have going on today.
Nothing on my end.
And GG's everyone. Thanks Bluesy and Hendrix for doing commentary. And thank you also Nimbus, Tomotouch, Dinpank, and oh my god, I am terrible. And Rylux for doing tracking. I had to look at my list. I haven't seen
Always a pleasure.
Rylux. Sorry, Rylux.
You've blocked Rylux from your mind after the ban list seed.
Oh, yeah, that's true too. He did try to. He did ask if he could give me negative ban points after I rolled something fairly decent for him for one of his matches. So, okay. I guess with that, I guess we're just gonna wrap things up. Unless anyone else has anything quick to say, or
No, I just enjoyed commentating. It was
Yeah,
fun
thank
to
you.
do after running weeklies like every week.
yeah. Well, thank you so much. Thanks
That's
for
good.
Glad
rolling.
I joined it. I'll take my first
Yeah.
weekly win.
Yes.
Oh, what? You first?
I looked back, and apparently that's my first ever weekly win,
Oh,
so I'll
really?
take it.
That's odd.
And I'll take my second then.
Okay. Thanks everyone for joining us, and have a good rest of your day, evening, or morning or afternoon. Take care. Bye.
See
Bye.
ya.
Yeah.
Later.
Bye.